fun mechanic. They're just like, oh, how can we make Siege popular again? Let's not even use Siege anymore. Let's just bring in a different IP that people like.
I mean, weren't they, I believe they were going to do it with Splinter Cell as well in there. They were going to bring back Sam Fisher, but like, he's at least owned by fucking Ubisoft and Tom Clancy. Like, it fits at that point there.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, we'll just use Hideo Kojima's... But you know, instead of being Hideo Kojima at that point there, it's, oh, here's, what's their name? Fucking Konami. Why is the page size just not wanting to alter in this shit?
They're remaking Duthka'Gith as well, which, from what I've heard, isn't in a good way.
I hated Duthka'Gith so fucking much.
Duthka'Gith is my main, so I understand why people find her annoying. But apparently they're making her ability single target, like you have to choose who you're calling, and I think that's just going to wind people up in a different way. So...
My issue with Duthka'Gith was there was always a very specific type of player that played Duthka'Gith. Always the same type of person. Anime profile photo, and also happened to be the most toxic person in the enemy team, which was saying something because, you know, the enemy team were always really toxic.
I mean, I can't really beat the anime profile allegation.
Yeah, you're not winning that fight, sadly.
I wouldn't say I'm toxic, but I play Duthka'Gith.
Can I change it on here? Is it just being... Yep, it's just... Oh wait, no, am I just been like an idiot? Please don't tell me.
Probably.
Excuse you. A4. There we go. Don't know what. It's a tab that isn't showing on the laptop, but it'll happily show on the desktop. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's some beautiful. Like that's part. I want that. I want that so bad. I need that in my life. Scotland could do that. That would be great. But I'll take what I can get, which sadly ends up being not much. But let's hit this, hit that, middle mouse this, click this, check DMs. Cool, thank you, my brother. Push this button here, and we'll get at it because there's only so many of us here today. The questions come, does anybody fancy playing a Paladin, or does anybody fancy playing a Ranger?
Not tonight. I can play the Paladin. Done it before many times, so...
Yep. Then I'll give you access to Harold. God, I should... I added so many people to this game. There you go, I should have access to the character. So, let's get it and pick it up from last time. Yous were propositioned by some Githyanki or Githzerai, Gith in general, to be fair, to go to the homeland of the Githyanki, Tunaroth, and help settle some issues. Those issues being the Lich Queen and the fact that she's alive. So, yous thought, hey, this sounds like a great idea, and so yous went. Yous were given the lowdown that, you know, hey, she kind of got to die. She's really evil, and you know it didn't take much convincing. Yous were on board for slaughtering. You were told about her eugenics program, and you know, yous went into her castle, her palace, started hearing some weird whispers of the damned, and decided, you know what? We're just going to start killing until the voices stop. I'm pretty sure they made a whole Netflix series called Mindhunter about that, but walked into one room and you killed 2 of these rather strange looking creatures known as Duthka'Gith. They look like Githyanki, but with spikes protruding and large swords and the ability to breathe fire. You realised, hey, these guys are probably dangerous. So, after killing them, you walked into another room where you saw some other Githyanki that they definitely. What's the best way to look at these ones here? They definitely. They look like they belonged in an asylum with their spiky hair and their burn marks and their bones protruding. You found out the hard way that they were immune to fire, and you watched as a beholder in the room started holding you off whilst the Githyanki started fighting. You dispatched them, found a big black mirror. It was very cold, and you were on the hunt for this guy, this weird, no-legged, floating Githyanki-looking thing. Looking thing is the best phrase that could be used for him. You started walking down this corridor, saw a little prison-looking room where you met a Githyanki who was kind of talkative, and you learnt about the Duthka'Gith, these almost ghostly-like assassins. You took the monk and decided to give the monk haste. At that point there, at the end of this, the monk thought, hey, see all those guys down below? Let's just go ahead for them. And Naruto ran the way down there into the room and realised very quickly that there was more than the two that you could see. What followed next was 10 rounds, maybe 12 rounds, of absolute carnage. But now they're all dead. And User just came off the heftiest of all combats. As you stand here now in this large room, I will once again reread the box for you in its entirety. The bones of lifeless husks of the dead litter the floor of this horrid hall. Overhead, a monstrous creature over 60 foot long from head to tail hangs in the vaulted ceiling by great iron chains and hooks. The monster is covered in thick spiked plates. A single dead eye stares down at the carnage, and the creature's great maw hangs agape, its black throat disappearing into deep oblivion. Two gnarled limbs jut from its massive shoulders, ending in pincers held aloft by more hooked chains. Below the monster's descended torso is a serpentine tail that trails off into the shadows of the circular hall. And there was, just for everybody's own amusement of numbers, there were 9 of the Duthka'Gith and 12 zombies. And one final image before we take it up. The image that scared Lana shitless. This image. That is the scene above. Scanned directly from the book, and I'll let you know right now, it's even harder to see in the book. The little white dots actually help. But yeah. Because we're now here. Having fought valiantly. Some of yous even nearly died.
Why?
Well, my 2-step plan is not wake up that thing and have a nap.
I'm very much aware that thing's dead.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
yeah.
there was a room in here.
You say that thing's dead like we didn't just fight an army of zombies.
Oh, good point, I guess.
Yeah, weren't we talking about finding somewhere safe so I can put a hypnotic, not a hypnotic pattern, a layman's tiny hut down?
Yeah, I mean, these rooms are probably good as anywhere to start.
There's a suspicious circle inside here.
Maybe not this room in particular.
If you look in this room, the room is empty except for a 10-foot diameter circular symbol that is on the floor. You know that this word is written in the little light box there, John. You know that this word is written in the Githyanki language, Tirsu.
Tirsu is the language, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do comprehend languages on it.
Yep. As you take a little look, you read the word. In the Githyanki tongue, the word translates to leave, Zankor.
Okay. So this would be the way, I guess.
Leave, but where?
Is that telling us to leave, or is that a way to leave?
Should we try to say the word that brought us here?
And then what, to get thrown out and have to start all over again?
There's either this room or the room that's sort of next door if you walk back round. I can't remember what was in that room.
Yeah, the prisoner.
the
Can,
prisoner.
can we free the prisoner here?
I think you did free him, and he's just kind of sitting in there.
I think
Oh.
sleeping in a prison maybe isn't the smartest idea. If we're gonna get locked in anywhere, it would probably be there, right? Not that this room's much better either.
No,
Or are they talking about taking a chance and teleporting away? Or
no, we're thinking about somewhere safe to put a layman's tiny hut.
Yeah, some of
So
them
we-
can rest inside a magical hut.
We could go back a bit. You know the room with the secret door? Or doors?
remember that the last time the prisoner told us that the queen knows we're here, right? So, and a third level spell is it's not that hard to dispel.
It's our best chance of a long rest, that's all I'm thinking. It's not guaranteed, but
Maybe the teleportation circle can take us outside.
But then can we get back in again?
Okay, I'll follow you.
Yep. So you just head on back up the area to the room with the egg and the tables. The table and the chairs, rather. And the million blue candles.
is it molten?
Into the room with all the dead creatures. You still hear as the strange portal from the thing in the middle of that room whirs on in the distance, knowing full well that whatever was in there previously is now long gone.
I guess this room's as good as any.
Yep. If we do circle casting, I can make the hut bigger to make it more comfortable for everyone.
If you do cut nap on me first, I will stay awake and keep guard. What do you think?
Sorry, I lost you there.
Go on.
Repeat what you said there, Frog.
I said that if someone use cut nap on me to get a short rest, then I can keep a watch over you, even outside the hut. So
I should be able to do that. Hang on a sec.
and then you can long rest.
Yep, I'll let. Running low on spell slots. I've got a. Is Catnapper? Yeah, I can do it at 7th level.
Do you get
Seems
everything back if you short rest then, or would you get more back from a long rest?
I mean, I'm a fighter, so again, I only use
Fair.
to spell.
So are we taking a
just
long
wasn't
rest
sure
or
if you
short
could
rest?
help me.
Oh, I can catnap. I can catnap. Sorry, what's the cat? I can catnap. What's your character's name?
Venlin.
Venlin. Yeah, I can catnap Venlin, and then I can cast the Tiny Hut after that, and then I'm out of spell slots.
Right.
So, if everyone's happy with that,
If you're fine with it, because I'm also happy to take the short rest.
yeah, but catnap only affects one person.
Yeah.
Even at 7th level?
Higher levels,
At
cast a
higher
spell
levels-
using 4. You can target one additional
no.
willing creature.
Also, at 7th level, I can give 4th is 2, 5th is 6.
How do you
Six.
see how many hit die you have?
On the
So-
character sheets, it'll be at the end of the hit points.
Yeah, it's a little number.
Oh,
there.
10.
Yeah, no, I am more than happy to only take a short rest. But you guys need the long rest, so. But yeah, as an extra guard, I am more than happy to only need a short one.
I can catnap everyone, and then tiny hut everyone.
So, Catnap is a what level spell? Second, third?
Third.
Third.
But when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you can target one additional willing creature for the slot above 3rd.
Oh, fucking. What's going on here? We're missing someone. We're missing Momo. Momo could do long or short. Yeah, Momo's just one spell slot.
Yeah, so I can catnap the party at 7th level, and then I'm going to. What's the size of the tiny hut? Never really used it
I don't
before.
think expand works for tiny hut that way, because expand expands the area of effect.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot emanation, so it would extend the emanation.
Yeah, also that's basically saying it's a 10-foot door. Because inside the hut, there's enough room for like. Inside the hut is kind of bigger. There's like 10 foot to get in, and then it's, 40-footish type room, for example.
Yeah,
Expand.
okay. Inside, it's actually perfectly fine for everybody inside.
All you're doing is
Yeah.
widening the entrance.
Right. So if anyone's happy to see if we can get a long rest this way, I'll cast it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because my mates used to use the layman's tiny hut all the time, and it was basically great because we could go in there, and it's like a huge. It's the TARDIS, basically.
Yeah. There we are. So I've got a tiny hut down for 8 hours.
Okay, so short rest first.
It takes up 10 feet outside, but inside it's the TARDIS.
Yeah. I get it now.
Yeah, if you want to knock that off, you can.
Is it still just one hit dice, actually?
No, because you've done a long rest, you get the long rest ability, but so you get everything back.
Yeah, you're in the tiny
Oh,
tiny
right,
hut,
yeah.
so like just take long rests.
That's yeah, buddy.
So you are long resting? Everyone is long resting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Because
hut,
tiny hut
the hut
Tiny
lasts for 8
hut lasts
hours.
8 hours.
Okay.
No, there's no point in not resting fully. So you take a solid 8 hours nip nap. And I swear to fuck, if Windows has done that thing again, I'm gonna start punching. Nope, it's just me talking quietly. Alright, noted. I thought I
Oh,
put-
what was that?
I thought, because Windows has done this great thing where it's knocked my microphone to 50% every time I went to use it. Which has just made everything really quiet and annoying, but nope, I'm just apparently not talking loud enough. Yeah.
Now, what annoyed me yesterday was I was trying to do something on my laptop and started the massive update. I was going, fuck off, yeah, I'm trying to do something.
If it's the new
But the
Windows
update was-
update for Windows 12, fucking put that off as long as possible. That is killing
No, it
computers.
was just, it's a security update. 2026-02, and it slowed down my PC so much. My laptop was like, no, fuck off, I'm actually trying to work here.
Let us use all rest up and all effects, negative or otherwise, are knocked off of us, barring our auras. Because timing apparently isn't. I had to update, and some things obviously break when you update. But yeah, as you awake after 8 hours. Where would we like to go? What would we like to do?
I mean,
I guess back to exploring.
Yes, I guess
Yeah.
back down here.
I mean, I'm tempted to explore the room where all the skeletons are to see if we can just. There must be something in there.
Can I first use our? I think detect magic. Yeah, on the circle to see if I can tell where it is going, something like that.
Oh, you mean in this little teleportation route, or where it says
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah.
Detect magic will tell you if it's magical and what magic school it belongs to, but it won't tell you anything else other than that. So if it is a teleporter, it won't tell you where the destinations are, for example.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
What you have to do is you have to put something where you can detect where that item is, throw it on there and go, okay, where's that gone? So if somebody's got an imp, put the imp there and go, hey, teleport there, and imp, where are you?
Yeah,
Stuff
none
like
of
that.
us have got an imp. None of us has got an imp. That's the problem.
Yeah, it has to do something like that, and then so could my paladin, Dr. Tony, now put his horse there and go, horse, teleport there. Like, can I speak to my
You
horse
can
now?
communicate with the horse.
It's spiritual being, they can't.
Language is telepathy 1 mile, works only with you.
Yeah. So basically, if the
Ooh.
horse is still 1 mile away, if it teleports away, he could speak to her.
It is such a weird thing, but yeah,
I guess.
certainly try.
I used to play. I played a paladin, which was basically taking the piss out of the Witcher and going, "Yeah, where's my horse?" and just summon it, like they do in PC games. So yeah, we could try that and see where the horse goes, but
Yeah.
should we?
Yeah, if that's an idea.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, summon the horse and then
Yeah.
Do you have to spend a spell slot?
yeah.
Gets it
So
for free.
burn off. Gets it for free, and then try and put the horse on there. Have the horse teleport if you can.
Yeah, as you summon the horse, and as you do, the horse stands there in the ring. It's beautiful and majestic in all of its form. Doesn't seem scared in any way. And it stands there.
I want to say the word "gith." That's the word, isn't it, for the teleportation that we got in? So I'll say the word "gith."
The moment passes. You speak the word Gith aloud. And the horse still stands there, it's kind of like clopping its little clippy clops.
Do we need
What
to
about-
say the other word?
Yeah, the one written in the circle.
I don't want to be. Yeah, it's. Have I got a cantrip that can do this? No, I don't have anything where I can throw my voice.
Do I? No. Maybe.
No, prestidigitation doesn't throw a voice, does it?
No, you're thinking
No, I've got
thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy. Does thaumaturgy throw your voice or just make it louder?
What's the difference?
I guess you can.
Momo has no cantrips.
I do actually have thaumaturgy. Don't question it.
Tiefling thing, is it not?
Yeah, tiefling. So we could all stand outside and say the word. In theory, although we couldn't hear each other through the veil earlier, right? So would our voice even get through?
It's the same type of door as the previous doors you've seen.
Yeah, and like we've not been able to. I swear in combat, if someone's been on the other side, we've not been able to hear them. So I like the idea, and I was kind of thinking the same. I don't think it works.
Okay, maybe we just move on. I don't know.
It was a good idea, but
Yeah. I say it's a
We'll
simple
come back to
idea,
that.
but yeah.
If
So the
we
horse
can't
is now here,
find-
so the horse will be following us, so we can tell the horse to go charge something if we need be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we can't find the phylactery, and then we'll try here. If we find everything and need a way out, we'll try there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking sometimes the phylacteries are be in a very obvious place or can be as a mundane item. This is a room
They
full of
wouldn't-
death.
They wouldn't make. Surely not. Surely the phylactery isn't, and then I'll just point up.
I'm thinking if we sort of explore this room to see if we can see anything.
Well, in a room full of skeletons, like that feels like it'd be easy to lose, and you wouldn't want to lose it. But there is something that definitely stands out in this room.
Is it the glaring and
Something-
awkward silence?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
it's the-
astral dreadnought hanging from the ceiling.
The energy of just the death, you know.
Or there might be something on one of the skeletons or something like that as a clue, or
The wrong type of death energy that's coming from all of this.
hang on, let's have a look at my character sheet. Oh, that's a How come you've not updated the foundry for this session?
What do you
DM?
mean?
Because on the yesterday's session we had a party view where we could have a look at
Oh, that's
We
just
could-
that's just a token that I need to make. That's all. That's just a quick token that I need to make. Give me a sec. LQB.
Because
address.
who's got the best perception?
Probably
Yes.
me.
I know this is gonna sound
Ah.
really crazy. You could just ask.
Yeah, I can give you a bardic inspiration.
My barbarians got +5.
Plus 10.
Yeah, I can give a bardic inspiration to you,
If you really want to.
and then you could. And has anyone got guidance? I'll take that as a no.
Does this one give me again?
It turns out it's Tidy Sheet of all things that done it. That's interesting. I completely forget. There's now a group token, LQB group. And it has all of the things on there. So there.
Yes. Oh, it's me and you
Yeah.
joint for +10. Nice.
Yeah, but I can't give bardic inspiration to myself, can I?
I gotcha.
So you've got a D6.
Alright, well, I guess I
And-
will have a look around.
And I'll give you a hand, and I'll help. So you got advantage.
Go on, Lana. Roll in that one. It'll be hilarious.
That wasn't even with advantage, and it didn't add the d6.
I think it's a D8.
Is it d8?
It says D8 in the thing.
Oh, is it
Okay.
D8 now?
Increases with your level, so a die becomes a D8 at 5th level. You're 5th level bard, right?
Yeah,
7th level bard, so it's a D8. So
yeah.
add a
Am I
D8,
rolling
D8.
2d8 for the advantage?
1d8 multiplied because you got you got 13 and a 15, so 15's the highest so far. 22.
I do.
Yeah, as you look around, up, down, left, right. The room is beautifully grim in every way, shape, and form, but the room is also mundane for the most part.
Okay. And there haven't been many clues so far in what we're actually doing. Well, we know what we're doing, but you know what I mean. There's not been.
How we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Okay. Head towards this door then.
As you head towards this door, you take a little look at it. It's not like the other doors. This door is brown and fleshy, and it seems to pulsate.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
I
sick.
cast detect magic on this door.
Yep. As you crack off a detect magic at 1st level. That's what I got just now. There's a little bit of necromantic energy behind this door. It seems to be almost a little bit alive. Doesn't.
Alright, this is not identify. Okay, I mistook this for identify. That's my error. Okay.
Okay. If it's alive, that means it might have HP.
Yes.
I'm thinking I want to cast Sorcerer's Burst against it.
Okay. Everybody stand back and cast a spell against it.
Yeah, as you fire that off, a 12, you fire off 12 fire damage at it, and you watch the door seems to melt away almost. This grim disgust, but do watch as it also very slowly, very, very slowly, and very disgustingly, grimly starts to stretch itself back together like a fleshy goop.
Yeah.
You
Well,
are
fuck
able
it.
to walk through.
I'll jump inside.
Yeah. I'll go through when there's still space.
This horrid
Or it's
chamber,
scaled over.
unlike any you've ever seen. The
What is
walls
noise?
are sewn with a lithid flesh stretched to near perfect 30-foot diameter sphere. The walls flex and undulate as oppressed by hundreds of bodies trapped on the other side. Muffled wails fill the room, drowning out the whispers that have echoed elsewhere in this palace. That detect magic that you felt, you feel this disturbingly, almost horrific and painful necromancy coming from behind the walls.
Could that be where the Lich Queen is?
No, we've got a rough idea where the Lich Queen is. We found the road room last week. The throne
Well,
room
there's
is in
another
the opposite
door.
direction.
Ah, okay, only you saw it, right? We didn't see it.
Yeah, no, I sent my arcane eye the other direction, didn't I? And found what looked like a throne
Right.
room door.
Is this
And we
door on the
just
south?
That door there, I can give you two ways of describing this. Would you like the suitable for work version or the not suitable for work version?
They're not suitable for
Not
work.
Nobody's
That
working
would
right
be
now.
ass crack, isn't it?
Imagine Leatherface.
So it's,
This door is stitched flesh, illithid flesh, pulled together that undulates. It's not alive by any means. It's definitely suffering from necrosis. But it is a door nonetheless. It doesn't look like it would require you to attack it in any way. But it does look like it's going to require you to touch it to walk through.
I'll bite the bullet.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna offer to, but
I touch the door.
Before anyone does it, before anyone does that, I can see what happens to a mage hand when it touches it.
Okay.
Can't really take any risks.
A mage hand pushes through, and as it does, you watch as it seems to rip on the other side. You can see as the hand is basically birthed through the fleshy wall before the wall immediately. You watch as it stitches itself back up.
oh, lovely.
Right, before anybody actually tosses that, let's have a look here.
Do you want it in the horde?
What do you think would actually be better here? Resistance to necromantic or resistance to like blind, charmed, and so forth?
Rob,
Yeah, that's feeling pretty necrotic.
I was thinking necrotic as well.
Because we can put an aura of life up, which will give everybody resistance to necrotic damage.
I've already got that, so I'll be okay for.
Yeah, we'll talk about the party here, not just
Yeah,
yourself.
I know.
I mean, two of us have got. Has anyone else got it?
I'll say
I don't.
I don't, Harold doesn't, and
Yeah.
Garrick doesn't.
Yes, so it means we can
Does
all
Momo?
go through.
Momo has absolutely no damage resistances at all.
Okay, yeah. So it's still, yeah, probably beneficial to throw it.
Yeah.
Right, so he's pulling up the aura of life now.
Fourth level radiates when you whilst you're in the aura and your allies and resistance to necrotic damage. Okay. How long is that? 10 minutes. Hot damn. Right.
Yeah, it's concentrated for 10 minutes, so yeah, if he's, I say everybody else goes through before him,
Sick.
then
Yeah.
that'll make sure that it's on this side of the barrier.
Yeah.
Why does the mage head looks like it's dropping something?
I could tell you, you just don't want to know.
I'll touch the door.
Yeah, as you go through and you feel that cold, dead, slippery flesh. Don't know why it just keeps not letting me do that, but don't worry. You feel that cold, dead, slippery flesh kind of pass through, and it kind of like slaps you in the face and such. And it is grim for a moment, but you do, you know, compose yourself once more, and everything else is perfectly fine, barring that part.
I've got this thing again where I can't find my token because I've clicked on Mage Hand.
I would love it if it would stop putting a massive ring. Is that going to follow him? It's not going to follow him, that's even worse. He has a plus 12 to con saves, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I was looking at him, basically he's got more hit points than what Barbarian does. The Barbarian gets 12 per, D12 per level, he's got D10 per levels going. Yeah, how? How the fuck?
Huh?
How
take
old
the
he's
top
got more?
fee.
He's got more hit points than the Barbarian is going.
If he
That's
took the
not
top feet,
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking. Yes.
and
Must
is
be
he a
that.
dwarf? Is he
No,
a dwarf
There's
as well?
human.
Human.
As you leave the room of the disturbing noises, protruding from these obsidian walls in this small 8 octagonal. That's an octagon, right? Yeah. In this octagonal room, you see protruding from obsidian walls, 20 foot above the floor, are 3 10-foot frescoes depicting the stern visage of a female Githyanki warrior. Each face glares down at you scornfully, and carved into its forehead is a circular symbol that you recognize.
What
The
is this
symbol is just the tirsu for the word Gith.
Okay.
As you enter into this room, and this is a
How many
testament
murals?
Oh, buddy, you're about to find out. Just what was that? Sorry.
How many murals?
On the walls,
Yeah.
3.
So which
Okay.
walls? This,
You know,
okay.
no, I'm trying to ping. Yep, try these ones here.
Okay.
Now, this one is a testament to how much I can do in map making because I could not make this 3D asset to save myself. But the room filled with blue light, dozens of obsidian shells protrude from the walls of this great hollow. Fuck that word. This great hollow room. Atop each shelf rests a black candle that sheds a flickering blue flame. In the middle of the room, atop a raised dais, rests an oblong sarcophagus of red crystal carved in the shape of a dragon. Its folded wings form the lid, encircling the dais are more than 100 life-size statues. Each statue faces the sarcophagus, depicting a kneeling Githyanki woman wearing regal garments and a crown.
I mean, it's gotta be, surely.
I should still have detect magic up. Do you detect any magic in here?
No magic here.
Okay.
See the
Could
coffin. There's only so much I could make, and I had to use a bog standard ass looking coffin there.
I
Yes, you-
investigate.
As you look round, I will say a cursory count for you as you do a quick head count. 156 statues. I couldn't fit that many on the map. Don't come at me.
156. Right.
Any chance they wake up and attack us?
Luckily for you,
I really,
No.
really hope not.
I mean,
you can see as you approach the sarcophagus, there are runes carved into the crystal lid. They read, "Death befalls any creature that disturbs the ashes of Gith."
So this is claiming to be Gith herself.
It is, yes.
Do we think it's actually Gith herself, or would this be the phylactery?
I mean, if I had to add a phylactery, I would hide it in a place where people would not desecrate.
It's a good point.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's inside, but I know that's probably a stupid idea.
No, I'm fine with that, you know. I'll have my pole arm ready to smack it, and yeah, if Howard opens it, I'll be ready to smack it if it attacks us then, yeah. Oh, I'll open it, Howard can smite it, you know.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. How do you open it?
Push on the lid.
Yeah, I'll try lifting the lid up and moving it to one side.
Yeah. So you try to part the wings that create the lid and try to feel for gaps on the side to lift it like a standard sarcophagus. It seems almost impossible. You get 3 people surrounding the coffin right now. You can make perception checks if you wish.
Perception.
Or investigation, whichever one for you 3 is best. So, Garrick, Harold, and Lyra. Come on, give me a 22. Give me a 22. Ah, I couldn't make that. As you look, you see that this seems to be almost mechanical in nature, and as you see the dragon's head, the eyes seem almost more like switches.
Right, so we need to turn them in some way.
No, they're kind of like buttons, for lack of better terminology.
We need to activate them to get this open. Right.
I guess let's poke.
As you poke a dragon's eyes and live to tell the tale, you watch as the coffin starts to slowly open as these wings seem to just spread on out and then come down to the side, kind of creating like this almost like hospital bed type look. As you look into the sarcophagus, you see that it is about 6 inches thick in terms of this crystal. In the inside, there is complete and total, utter dark void. The most perfect darkness that seems to start at the halfway line, and you cannot see an end or the bottom. It just goes.
Can I activate my visage to gain dark vision through magical and non-magical?
Yeah.
Please tell me that went through. I don't know if it actually did.
You pop your visage. That in your
Pretend I
features.
popped up.
Fucking somewhere.
It's about halfway down the streets.
Focus. Visage of the astral self. There we go. I'll crack it off for you.
Thank you.
Select up to infinity self. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
so fucking weird. And then skadoosh. As you give yourself that pen blank, magically non-magical dark vision-y darkness, and you look down into the darkness now. It is still perfectly thick and dark. You watch as rising up from it there is a small orange ember that seems to enter the room. As it does, it hangs there, maybe about 6 inches above the top of the coffin. As it does, you watch as all these other ashes seem to pull up at the same time and just dissipate, as if burning back up.
Well, that's not normal darkness.
You all start to feel in this entire room, it seems to just chill a little bit more. Venolin. Necrotic.
Yeah.
You all
Damage?
start to feel this take hold. It seems to start instantly and chill you to the bone in a way that you've not felt before. As you then think, just for the briefest moments, your thoughts wander, why are we here? What's going on? This is a fruitless task. This is a suicide mission. We are a suicide squad. Something or someone will kill us here, and no one will be able to find our bodies. No one will know that we're here. We are lost. Colt, there's about that time in these thoughts, as you dwell on them for the briefest of moment, and you're like, that's Shadowfell. That's the effect of the Shadowfell. This is rather... What's this doing in the astral plane? As you all stop to think for a moment. As you do, you notice as the darkness seems to just slowly creep up the coffin, just that little bit more. As it does, you watch as it seems to crest on over like a very thin, looming shadow. As it seems to start to pour on out of the sarcophagus. As you watch as it pours...
I push the eyes of the dragon to
you
close
start
the
like
lid.
fucking panicking. You watch as they start to close. Watch it start to close, and you realise as you're that close, those aren't shadows. That's not shadows. That's a thing. That's an item. That's a something that's coming. And as you then watch as the shadows drape right up to this huge form of this strange looking creature. You see the absolute horror of this creature. Colt, you then go, fuck. Nightwalker, roll initiative.
A Nightwalker. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Laird tried to roll above 10 in initiative challenge.
How did that go for you?
I think I rolled above a 10 in one initiative, and we've done, what, 4 or 5 combats?
Momo just rolled a 9. 9 for 22.
I'm still struggling to get myself on the initiative tracker. As I always do.
Just click the in button.
Oh yeah, it's done it now. Oh.
Great
These
news.
things look...
Great news. This is only a 2014 monster.
24?
2014. So it's... Yous are all 2024 creatures, so it's going to be easier for yous to fight this thing.
Okay.
Sadly, you still have to fight this thing.
I mean... Okay.
Let's get the noises that go dun 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 dun, and we shall again ding 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 ding. We'll do that, do this, do it here, go like that, and push buttons to make things happen. Oh, it's me as Momo up first. Shit. Fuck. How's this mobile voice window? Yeah, I have a laptop. I can multitask. I am like 50% woman. A woman made me. Hard to help.
Yeah,
with a
all
man,
men start as a woman before they become men. You know.
Listen, right? I just like to jump around.
Yeah, jump around.
Jump up and get down.
Get down.
Down. Yeah.
We all think the same at the end of the day. So, Momo at the start of this will grab a Hunter's Mark on a bonus action first and foremost to cast on the creature. So we'll why am I using the trackpad? It's a fucking touch screen, Matthew. He's Hunter's Marked. That's the bonus action. At that point there, he will grab both of the vicious hand crossbows and will fire off. Oh baby, 23 and 25, 15 and 22, plus an additional 2d6 for the Hunter's Marks as they both clock. 20, 30, those are 20. That's 42 damage right off the bat. Okay.
Damn.
I'd say I need to play D&D more often, but like, whew. And he will kind of come to this side to make some room. We'll move over to Harold.
Right, Harold. So, getting his sword out and then slotting it.
A 16 will hit.
Okay, and he's undead, yes? So, Divine Smiting her.
Right, yeah.
And is it undead or fiend?
It meets that criteria. So that's going to be an additional. Is it first or second levels, Mike?
Because they're up to level 4, Connor.
Try.
Sorry, I'm not used to the system with Divine Smites.
Don't worry.
Cast spell, yes.
That was just the basic one that came from the free casting. That happens, don't worry. I guess one free casting it is the lowest, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, right, yeah, right. That's how we do it, right.
But it does meet the criteria, so roll another d8 on top of that. We get 20 damage so far.
Yeah.
26 points of damage. Nice. Got one more attack. 24. A 14 hits, by the way. 24. 39.
Right, and can I Divine Smite again in the same round or no? No.
2014, yes. 2024, no. It's a bonus action now.
Yeah, so 2024 didn't think we could, so that's him done.
Yep. I am going to have to ask you to move back 5 foot in any direction. Doesn't invoke, you're just technically in the creature's space. And then we'll move over to Garrick. Garrick, you will also. Yep, perfect.
Yeah, so myself, raging.
Yep.
And then Smacker.
Yep. Uh, 29 hits for 18, yep.
And then my second attack.
Well, I'm not going to insult you in that one, there, good buddy.
Yeah, and then my polearm attack.
The polearm attack, which is the butt of the weapon.
Yeah.
Which is a bonus action. which was used to rage.
Oh, sorry, it was, yes. I do apologise, yeah.
It's alright.
Right, so that's me fully done.
Okay, at Venolin, move over to you. You see this huge creature as it stands there. It's menacing. It's black and blue with horns. Its mist seems to pour off of it like a fog.
Am I within reach of his attack?
You are within 5 foot.
Okay.
Whether or not you are within reach is a completely different story.
Yeah.
We have a chart on another piece of paper that fully encapsulates the attitude here. But you are within melee range right now.
Okay. So I will Misty Step out. Standard roll, cast spell, and I will Misty Step like here.
You don't know why it's given 2 of these, but thought that was something that was fixed. It's really not. Don't worry. But it's you, bam, all the way back to the other end of the room.
Okay, then I will target this guy and attack him. The bow. 18 hit.
Yep. 18 hits. 16 damage. Good.
Next attack.
Yep. 16 hits.
Six.
Nice.
Okay.
14
damage.
30 damage so far. Nice. Anything else?
Last attack.
19 hits.
19.
We're 17. Very good.
17 damage.
Anything else?
And that's it. That's
Okay.
it for me.
Something I forgot. Getting to it now because it's there, it's before the creature's turn, and it doesn't matter because this is such a huge fucking aura. I need everybody to make con saves.
Con save.
What do you call a really fat psychic? Don't know, what do you call a really fat psychic? A what? A 4 chin tip. Fuck off. Man, this is bad. That hurts.
Come on.
Go, Meg.
Come on, my little fortune there.
Love you. Horrible joke. So, oh, I forgot about Momo real quick. It's a 30-foot aura. You pain me. So, the damage here is going to be 21 points of damage for Garrick, Momo, and Venolin. Now, the great news is that 21 points of damage only halves to 10 because of the necrotic resistance that has been given.
Nice.
It does, however, proc con saves from Harold and Momo. I don't know why it said Venolin made that con save.
It's concentration, so it might be charisma, yeah?
No, it's con. District con. That's because I'm playing as a laptop, I can be anybody. Natural 15 and a natural 18 will both pass that one there. And then we'll move over to Lyra.
Awesome. Alrighty, well, let's start off with summoning the arms as a bonus action.
Yep. And then, what's that here? Yeah, cool. Bonus action, modifications. No, they do not go on to the big guy. They go on to Lyra. He does not need to make these other things using his wisdom. His wisdom's arguably not the best choice that he could be using to do anything. Because you've targeted the Nightwalker. No! God damn it! The Skinwalker doesn't need that. Lyra, could you you're targeting yourself? Could you target yourself, Lyra, please?
Yeah, I am.
You're targeting both you and the creature, I think. There. Smash
Should
T on
only be
yourself.
targeting me?
To add the effect onto yourself, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I had the wrong. There we go. I had the wrong thing selected. Never mind. It's because it gave me two things. There we go. You have your modification on.
I got it. Awesome, yeah, and that's a DC 18 Dex save.
DC 18 Dex save coming in hot. Natural 16. He passes.
Okay. I don't think that's just no damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no damage. And then let's do some punching.
Okay. A 30 to hit for 9 will hit.
Oh, and that would summon the body, which is just kind of an automatic thing, so...
5, 14, yep.
And then extra attack.
11, 25, yep.
And that's everything for this turn, I think, for now.
Okay. Then we're going to move over to the Nightwalker. Second time I've used one of these. Going to say that right now. It will, because of how shit turned out, it will take its first attack and rock it in a... You know, right there. So he's just going to make his first attack against yourself there, Lyra.
Okay.
The damage numbers and the roll came through, and it paused for the briefest millisecond. I'm not going to ask you if it hits. I'm just going to tell you right now. It hits.
Okay.
It's a 31. Now, I need from you a Constitution saving throw. You are good. You are about to take a total of 10 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is not decreased.
Oh, you legend.
Oh yeah, I've got the protection from the paladin for the necrotic.
Oh, you legend. And it stops my max points being decreased.
And then it'll point at yourself there, Venolin. And as it does, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Very good.
God, we're getting good rolls.
Yeah. So, let's see. How much is it gonna weigh? Saving throw. Okay. You take absolutely no damage. I cannot
Which is the
stress
best
enough
damage.
when I say. I cannot stress enough when I say. Meets it, beats it. Cool.
Note to yourself, never fight one of these again.
The save is 21.
All of its saves are 21.
Does that come through?
Yep, and it's automatically
Yeah.
on as you boom through with your innate sorcery.
Just to test, it takes fire damage. Actually, no.
I would say, given that you know what this creature is, you know that it takes fire damage. It's just resistant.
Which doesn't bother me one because of my thing where elemental adept thing. Okie dokie. I'm going to then, as my spell, Just at 4th level for this one.
Hold on, stay. Don't. There we go. It's on.
Just want to get out of line of sight for the time being. Yep. So I'm still a bit scarred from the combat last week. There.
Yep. As you take the runaway action, a good action to take, in my opinion, the best action that anyone can take, the runaway action.
Yep.
Now, it's a free action, as you know, running away we class as salty, and salt is a flavor, and flavor is free. So, free action, run away. Again, a good free action to take. Is there anything else you wish to do with your turn, however?
Nope.
Okay. Momo will go ahead and will grab the blickies. Will proceed to fire the gats sideways because he is a gangster like that. They both hit. Guy. And is there any bonus actions that we can also throw on here to make it even better? Smash and smash. And technically, you can throw on a single Dread Ambusher as well. I believe. Yep. And throw on a Dread Ambusher. Oh, of course, fan-fucking-tastic. And because I forgot he's a bugbear, there would have been additional damage. Additional damage in that first turn. Something else. Cool. So there were an additional 2d8. So there we go. So let me do his numbers now. 18, 22, 30, 40, 2, 8, 48. 56. That's not fucking frightening at all.
I'm glad he's on last day.
Harold!
Right, stepping the first attack.
18 for
smite it
15 hits.
So, be here.
Divine Smite should also be under the... Yeah, it's under first level spells in blue.
Yeah, got it, yes.
The upcast.
I saved the 4th level, so
Oh, and...
that's 21 plus the extra d8 for the undead. Next one, so 29 points.
29 points from that first attack.
So that's 29 for the smite plus the damage from the weapon.
The smite is 21 plus 1 for 22 and then 15.
Oh, sorry.
22
Yeah.
and then 15.
So 37, yeah.
Yep.
Second attack.
And then 23 for 10. Yep. Anything else?
No, that's it for Howard.
I've once again forgotten about that fucking aura, so real quick, Momo and Harold for con saves, DC being 21. Fantastic, both of us are in for a treat. Both of us are taking 11 points of necrotic, and that's once I take into consideration the aura. And from that we can then move over to make the con save, then we'll move over to Garrett, and then Garrett can make the save. I don't think we'll need to remember the save much longer. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, con save real quick. There we go. Cool, you're going to take 11 necrotic there as well. So I'll just quickly knock that off. Also, you take the rest of your turn 1 fret.
Right. Step in there. Right, and then I'm gonna go into the reckless attack.
Yep.
And then improved brutal strike. So it's advantage on the power attack.
Yep.
What button do you press to get the advantage?
Hold Alt. Might be a bit whiffy due to the update.
Yes. Okay, let's come out there. Okay. Yeah.
What one are you doing? Just let us know.
Oh, it's improved brutal strike, which is
Improved
5
brutal strike
bonus.
as staggering blow or sundering blow. Which one is it you're doing?
Yeah, the sundering. This one I clicked out. It's coming up with the
Yeah, don't worry. Just it's one of these ones where we'll see what's going on. So sundering blow. For the start of your turn,
right.
this attack roll made by another creature against the target is a +5 to the roll. Cool. So, next attack from Venelin will have a +5 to the attack roll.
Right.
So now you've got to make your 2 reckless attacks there, sir.
So press reckless attack and it's doing that as well.
Yeah, you got to roll the attack and just hold, like, just say reckless attack and
Right.
push the buttons. So 23 hit. The 18 to hit for 23 rather.
Yeah. That's the first attack. Right.
And 18, 23, 18, 23, 18, 23, 20, 33, 41.
Yes, that's the 2 attacks. Now the pole arm.
$61. You smash, hit, swing. Doing anything else with your turn?
No, that's it for me.
Venelin,
So
Make a
even
con
on the
save.
blood. Con save. Con.
okay. You're also taking 11 points of necrotic, and on you go, buddy.
Okay, sorry. From all the blood on the ground, can I assume he's half dead?
You know it's bloodied by this point.
Okay.
Once it gets past 50%, every time you hit it, blood just squirts out.
Okay. Anyway, I go attacking.
Yep. As you hit this thing, 25 hits. How do you want to do this?
15 damage.
It's dead. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so the arrow of light shoots out of my bow and hits him. Does he have eyes? No.
He has these 2 very small, piercing cyan blue eyes, and as he moves his head, you see to do put a little bit of a ghost trail behind.
Okay, the light arrow hits him in one of these eyes.
To kind of lodge it out of the creature's eyes, and you hear this odd as it just drops to the ground, and as it does, immediately turns to this cold necrotic ash that seems to just fly through the room.
Okay. That one's better than expected.
Ignore that.
Just so you know, in 2014, it took them 5 rounds and a mid-round revivify straight off of a long rest to kill this thing.
Oh, well, you know.
Shit happens! But you stand here now, over the coffin. You watch as the darkness fades from it, and instead on the inside it's just filled with heaps of ash.
Can we sift through the ashes?
Yeah. It is just the ash, however.
Okay, the point.
Surely he hasn't hidden the phylactery, like, wherever that thing came from.
The ember thing that Lyra saw, what was it?
What do you mean?
Didn't she see an ember inside the darkness?
Oh,
Or did
yeah,
I
you
misunderstand?
saw also that embers that came up and burnt like smouldering ash.
Ah, so it was the monster?
That was the monster.
Ah, okay, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the monster came up and went, "Yeah, I am the darkness."
Well, are there any other door in this room? Or
There are
dead end?
no other doors, no. Just 156 statues of various
I want to have a
Githyanki.
look to see what's in this coffin. Now there's no
As you sift
no
through
Night
it,
Walker in it.
as you sift through it, it is all but ash. Very fine, almost sandy ash, but ash nonetheless. You do feel as that like dreaded depression sensation seems to vanish from you.
It feels like home to me.
I'm sure
That's no
your
way to talk about
therapist
Liverpool.
loves you for that one.
Yeah.
I'm a Shadow Kai.
In the material plane, you're a therapist's wet dream. All that money. But yeah, there is nothing in the coffin.
Knocking on the bottom of the coffin, does it sound hollow or?
You hear that distinct ting that would come from chapping crystal.
Oh, I do have like the wand of secrets to. Yep, I'm going to use the wand of secrets.
Yep. As you hold up the wand of secrets and you watch as it fires this little mote up into the sky of this white energy that seems to circle there for a moment before you watch as it pings out of the rune that you are in back the way you came. You watch as it veers an immediate hard left and just hits the wall on like a clear curve. This
So there is a secret here.
Okay.
I'm can we do investigation, right?
yeah, if you wish.
There's nothing here, guys.
The one's fucking defective.
There was.
I thought you said there's something here. You know. How
Surely
much did he
there's
pay for that
something.
bond? How much did he pay for that bond?
1 gold piece off of a woman dressed in purple.
If anyone wants
Was that
to-
Friday night, was it?
Well, as you take a little look, the wall here is... It's strange. It's very much carved like the rest of them, but it's got like very distinct wear marks on it, where hands have definitely pushed on it at times.
I try to push.
Yeah, you know, basically, I'll say myself and Harold being the big of the two, plus against her.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so
As you push up against the door, you see the dark, empty chamber. And Momo
I mean, surely
phases
there's
through the
more in
fucking
here.
wall.
Gotta stop doing that.
You know me, I'm just hiding in the shadows.
Surely there's something else in here.
again, look at these walls. Does it look like being opened or not?
They do seem to have very similar markings. I've actually placed an image of my fucking bedroom door. I say my bedroom door, my office door. Really don't. That handle needs to be just a few inches lower.
Okay.
Kind of like that. There's distress markings.
On which wall?
Une, deux.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, try it again. And I'll just open it and
Like a wall, any wall.
go to the bottom right again.
That wall there is not one of the walls with the markings.
Okay.
But the southern
So-
wall is.
Yeah, so go to the southern one.
You push open this door. This vaulted chamber appears empty, except for a 10-foot square shaft in the ceiling. Vile images start to fill your head as you enter this empty heart-shaped vault, as though some dreadful worm is burrowed into your subconscious and began tearing through your soul with its teeth. You can tell there is something very wrong with this room.
I look
I
up.
require everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Everyone. Oh,
Everyone.
I'm going to spend a key point to reroll that because I feel like I'm gonna need more than that.
Yep.
Okay. Whatever. 17.
Okay. So. I forgot Momo again. Un momento, senoritas. 26. As you all seem to walk into this room, and he seems to be a little harder to move as the overwhelming necromancy seems to take over. Pyro and Momo can
sorry.
take a little moment as they walk a bit. Pyro and Momo, all's good in the hood. Everybody else, good news or bad news?
Good news.
Good news, provided nothing bad happens, this is a short rest.
Do we paint?
Bad news, you are stunned for an hour. Stay stunned for an hour.
Okay.
It's a mandatory short rest.
Class, it's a short rest if you need it, yeah.
Can I try and knock someone out of their stun positions? Their stun.
Do you have the... I want to say the spell, but is it... does Lesser Restoration do that?
I don't think it does. I think stun is one of those really nasty ones.
Blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned. No. Obviously, as you are all standing there with that horror, you are seeing the most grim and grotesque images running through your mind. We're talking the original cut of Event Horizon before they had to cut an hour's worth of content to make it an 18. For context, they wouldn't even release it as adults only, meaning it couldn't even be classified with the pornos. They didn't want to touch it.
Right.
There's a bit of fear of that stun, but you are...
Alright, well, short
Crippled
rest, I
psychically.
guess.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
I want to.
I want to ask another very important question. Is anybody here classed as evil aligned?
No.
No.
Nope.
Even the one stunned get a short rest.
I mean, they can sit down and take a short rest if they want.
I want to give this room a search around whilst everyone is having their nightmares.
Yeah. To the upper, I've walled it off technically, but there's just a big black square here where there's a shaft. There's a teleporter, and I don't want you accidentally walking into it. As you look up into the shaft, it goes up a good 30-ish feet or so. Around the room, the walls are grim. There are 2 doors, and as you look around this room, barring said 2 doors, there is nothing. The great news is, because none of you are evil, your wisdom is not drained in any way.
This square here is the shaft.
Yeah, it's also a teleporter though, and I've essentially just put doors around it so that way you don't accidentally walk into it and teleport away.
Oh, okay.
You enter into this room here. This room
Follow me.
has so I don't have a thing for it because that's just how it is, but this room has a triangular table, don't at me. The surface is stitched with flesh stretched over a bone frame that dominates the room. 3 chairs of a similar construction surround it. The table corners and chair backs are further adorned with tiny demonic skulls. Obsidian gargoyles leer from ledges upon high walls, and carved niches fill the monstrous skulls, adding to the gloomy decor. Unlike other areas of the palace, however, the whispers of the damned cannot be heard here.
Is there anything that could be the source of the whispers?
You get the feeling that's this kind of like layer effect. No, from what you know, this place, you know. Could you what's there, sir?
Can I just make a straight Arcana check over these things, see if there's anything particularly magical about them?
Yeah. Yeah. There is magic at play. Heavy magic at that.
So, this table is full of what, skulls?
It's a bone table with flesh stretched over it. I used marble because, God, would that be fucking grim. But yeah, it is not as bad as you'd think. Everybody loses the thing, yeah, the aura. Life. I'll let you see. I'll say now, these tables and such, as you look at them, they are imperfect. They very much look handmade.
And what's on the table?
On the table, there are 2 bowls, 2 cups, 2 saucers, and a teapot.
I think in the teapot.
It is empty, but there seems to be a small, like, diffuser in there for, like, loose leaf tea.
Just tea, no sign of any, just plain tea.
Even the little basket is empty. It looks like the room is prepared for people to come and spend time there if they wish. It's I'd say, you know when you go into a hotel and there's just like all the stuff just sitting there, the little kettle and all the coffees and the mugs. It's kind of like that.
Nothing magical coming from the teapot.
Nope. Just a standard, very, very cold metallic teapot. As you look at it, it is worked metal for certain, but it's not a metal that you've ever seen before.
And what's at the end of the room?
These are just bookshelves filled with numerous different books from different places. Some of them written in languages that you can't understand. Some of them seem to be from the material plane. There are books from people like Mordenkainen, Tasha, Volo. There are books from Elminster. It seems to be rather quite a varied collection.
No spell book.
No spellbooks, no.
Okay. I guess what is everyone out their stun position now then?
Yeah, it's about that point now they're all.
Oh, that was not fun.
What the fuck was that? No.
Sounds like a normal dream for me.
What did it happen to everybody? Or what?
Happened to
Go
me.
up.
We all heard that audible gasp, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't like that the game paused immediately.
Oh, I watched you's edge ever so close to that door. Benelin in this room, again, another triangular table. Again, stitched. However, you see on the table that instead of a teapot and cups, there are 2 cups with steam that rises. There are apples on the table. You see that there is a chopping board with a knife. It looks like someone is eating here. And that is because, sat opposite each other, there are 2 of these fucking things. Alien-looking creatures with no mouths and sullen yellow eyes, with armour that seems poultry, leathery, with teeth on the side, and these capes that seem to show nothing bar the astral plane itself, with weird claws and even weirder hands. And they look at you, and you look at them, and you see in your mind this strange flash of a jigsaw puzzle?
Can I ask them something?
Certainly try.
So, how are you eating and drinking without a mouth?
You know?
Going to force
Uh,
those steps through, I guess.
Great question. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's because of the old 2014 token. I think they had mouths.
Okay.
They got me fucking looking it up. But as you ask them a question, they once again, as you then walk in, Lyra, you immediately get hit with that projection of a jigsaw puzzle in your mind.
Do we have to try to solve the jigsaw?
It just looks like a generic jigsaw puzzle.
Okay.
Lyra's definitely going to be distracted solving the jigsaw puzzle in that mind.
As they look at you, and you watch as they then start to speak to each other. And you hear this bitter sounding, hissing language that seems to... It's got very harsh tones to it. It seems almost inflammatory. And I would say at this point here, Harold then realizes, hey, hold on. I don't speak this language, but that's infernal. I don't think anybody here speaks infernal.
No.
No.
It's
Does it
used...
sound like draconic or?
It does not sound like draconic, no. As they continue to speak to each other, and they kind of look at you once more, and as they do, you each get little flashes in your mind. You see this flash of this strange creature of like a yellow stretched cheese. And then I look up and down once more. You see an image of Gith, and then they seem to shake their head. You then see this image of yourselves in your mind shaking hands with Vlakith. And again, this strange, like, jigsaw puzzle, if you will.
Can they read our minds?
You're seeing these images projected into your mind. Every time. I know
Maybe-
you're concentrating on it. I don't know why it keeps knocking it off, man. Never do it. There you go. Let's put that back on you.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're asking if we want to join Vlaki. Are they? Do they look like mad or something?
Roll an insight check.
Inside. Not one.
You know, you look at them and you try to understand, but I'll be honest, like, he has no eyebrows, he has no mouth. How the fuck do you get a read on that?
Yeah.
You're gonna look at everybody like, guys.
No, if you try playing poker against him, it'll be very difficult.
Hello, Jalen.
Sorry I'm late. Alright.
You're not playing this game, Jalen. What the fuck?
No, I'm joking. I'm just popping in to see your beautiful face.
Oh. Fucking you get in here?
Sorry for, I don't know. Sorry for busting in. Just saying hey.
Hi.
Alright, bye guys.
Hi.
Bye.
I don't know.
Hey.
Fuck. I gotta fix that, but yeah. I need to get back to this here, but yeah. You don't know what's going on there, man. I don't know what's going on either, I'll be honest. He doesn't have the roles to get into this channel. What the fuck?
He has the shorties roll, doesn't he?
No.
Is he not? I swear he has the... Yeah, he's got the shorties roll.
When the fuck is he get that? No, I'll take it from him later. Don't worry, Jalen. But yeah. What are you thinking, guys?
I mean, we got
Yeah,
to
so
try
that's, are we all seeing the same puzzle or not? Because we can't actually totally, unless we
Yes.
describe it to each other,
Yeah,
we
so
won't know that. It's like, okay, what does your puzzle look like? Are you
So-
seeing a puzzle?
this
yeah,
this is how I communicate a creature that speaks telepathically without a shared language. You get images.
It's not
What
only
the
images,
images
we get
telling
puzzles.
The images that you are seeing of a puzzle seems more like a question. They seem confused.
I'm gonna just wave.
And can we actually feed back through that? Can we actually try fixing that puzzle?
Yeah, I'd say Lara, as you wave, and they like kind of wave back.
Okay.
As they then start to, and one of them kind of like stands up. Let's say this one here on the left. The don't worry that it says he's angry. So he like kind of stands up and like, starts to look all over you. As he does, like, lifts his hands a little and looks you up and down, and then you hear this word, and you watch as like it kind of turns to you there and looks at you all, and you all just start seeing. You see like Lyra. Then you see images of numerous different devil types that you have seen. No, most of the devils by this point, I would say. And then they look at Lyra. And once again, you see all of these images of these different devils.
Gonna shake my head no.
You shake your head no, like it's almost universal signal as they look and they, like, scratch their head. As you once more see the image of Duthka'Gith, the Lich Queen, and yourselves, and you watch as you see them like shaking the hand of Duthka'Gith and nodding, and then you see the image of yourselves shaking the hand of Duthka'Gith, simultaneously nodding yes and shaking no.
I think they're asking if we are friends
Are
of
we all-
Friends.
I'm thinking yes.
No, I mean, are we all seeing this image?
Everybody's seeing the exact same images every time.
I think if they were
Nod.
nodding with Blacketh, that we pretend to nod with Blacketh.
I nod.
Once I see them shaking hands with Blacketh, I'm so tempted just to no. That image has triggered him. I'm gonna scorching ray one of them.
Yeah, no, I can't
dear.
lie because I'm lawful. So I'm gonna.
I'm gonna scorching ray one of them at second level.
Okay, well, feeling at that point there, shit's about to kick off in Caillou's house.
Yeah, it was that image of shake.
So, Harold, I guess he's going to do something, and Colt's also going to do something.
Yeah, Garrick is as well. Yeah, because I say Garrick is the lawful creature, so he can't lie. So when we're saying that, I'm
Since we
more faithful. Yeah.
know each other, can we try to calm them down? Maybe to play it cool. Just an attempt.
I think given the number of actions that are about to go off here, playing it cool isn't really going to work. We're about to have a guy fire off 4 or 5 beams of fire, and another guy starts swinging a weapon. So
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and quickly push this button. You might want to roll initiative yourselves.
Okay.
Damn, fucking consistent numbers, and then there's final one. And I will quickly get... I remember to bring Momo. Momo has a plus 13. I remember that part.
Sorry, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No bother. Fucking 30! For comparison, Momo goes before the lair. That is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of us. I'm going to push buttons that make music make noises. I'm going to push a button that does a thing. And then going to move us over to start encounter. Momo has no. Please tell me Momo has sharpshooter or something else. He's in a crossbow expert. Okay. Ignore loading, firing in melee. He's good. He's gonna hold his weapons to the side. He's gonna go ahead and Hunter's Mark again for 3, and he's gonna do it on this guy here. And as that pops to him, or it can not go on apparently. Fucking what? Go on now, Hunter's Mark. You good little Hunter's Mark. we go. And then he will grab both of his weapons, hold them to the side, and she shot me down. Bang, bang. 14 and 16, 20, 30... 39. Fucking yikes, guys. As he hits his motherfucker. Oh, 39. And he has to move because he can't end his turn on Venolin. So he will jump up on the table because I can't think of anything funnier. This loving Ultraloth, having just been hit by that shit, will immediately, without question, watch as it takes its hand, and as it does, starts to swing round, and as it watches its hand moves, and this door seems to open as it starts to move on through, and he vanishes.
Okay.
Love Dimension Door, I do. The other one just kind of like stands there like, bro, what the fuck? And with that one there, he is going to, let's see. What do these guys do? Never had one before. Okay, oh. Oh, sweet. And then what's this here? Oh, these are just spells I can cast? Okay, nice. Cool. Okay. Fantastic. You know, I'm also like 99% sure that like there was going to be attacks made. So we'll just say that I've just realized, because I'll say those attacks were made on the Ultraloth that ran away. And that's why he ran away. So we'll go with that one there, because it makes a lot more sense for him now to have ran away. I'm sure this won't be any problem. And it then means this guy here has got a reason to be doing things. So, the thing that he's going to do, first and foremost, is you watch as he takes his whip. As he does, will immediately run the whip up and then pull it down as you all hear this whoosh. And Pyro to hit 19. Damage hilariously is also 19, but you resist half, meaning damage is 10. It was not necrotic. We do need a con save. Noise. He will then immediately, as that happens, he will fire off his next one towards Harold. You watch as he and tries to whip back once more. That is a 16, which will miss. And at that point there, he will takes a little look around, and he looks at the final attacker, which was Garrick. As he does, you watch as he cocks his head. Garrick, I need a wisdom saving. Oh wait, oh shit, that's even funnier actually. Not just Garrick. You know? Hilariously, if you find yourself in that cone, you need a wisdom saving throw. Go. Go. Gucci. And Venolin.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yep.
What?
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So,
No, we should have had
wait.
the protection, but didn't give us that.
I will let
yeah.
you know right now. Aura protection, it is on because you've got a +3 to that wisdom save, but you don't have proficiency.
Well, I thought that should have been higher then, but...
Nah,
Right.
he's +3 to there. So, as that
Oh,
happens,
yeah, sorry, it is, yeah.
that's right. It's not your character, so it's okay. With this one here, we take a look and cool. So, the 3 who just failed take 13 psychic. Not just fucking him. I'm gonna add 13 back on right now. This is why I hate up down. Take 13 psychic. He's all gain the stun condition.
Excellent.
Go.
Right. Ooh, it's just at what level do I fire this thing off at?
Oh, Lyra, immune to the gaze now.
Even better.
Let's do it at 5th level.
Is this a charm condition?
No, it's just stunned.
No, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Scorching Ray at 5th level would be what? 3, 4, 5, would be 6 Scorching Rays. Yeah.
Alright,
Scorching Ray.
we're gonna make this really easy. For me.
What?
This guy's AC is very simple. So knock off a 5th level spell, which I see you've already done. And just sweep. Okay. Give me, you said it was 5 of these?
No, it's actually a 5th level.
Yeah, so
Scorching Ray
6.
is. Yeah, it's 6.
Okay. Slash R 5d20.
Slash R5D20. But I'm rolling with triple advantage.
Okay, we'll re-roll any d20s that miss. So if that's the case, then do slash R 3d20 KH1. And what's giving you the advantage
KH1.
out of curiosity?
Elven accuracy. Oh, sorry. Sorry. First of all, I did it as features, innate sorcery,
Okay.
and then I get, so it's KH1. Did you say?
Yeah. So, but then slash R space 3D
So it's /R
space
D20 space
3d20
D20.
KH1.
And what I'll do is I'll copy that.
Yep. And I have your modifier here, so I know what you need to hit anyway. So we got 1 hit, 2nd hit, go again. 3rd hit. 4th hit.
Not a
5th
single crit.
That's
Convenient.
6 fires. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Was
5.
that 5 or 6?
6 because you've done your initial crack off as well.
Yeah.
So that is 6 damages that we've got, and it's 2d6 for the
Plus
fire, and plus what?
3d8 for the Conjure Mine elementals that are set up before I walked in the room.
So slash R.
Yep.
You said 10d. You said 2d8.
3d8 plus 2d6.
So 10d6, and I think 15d8 if I'm not mistaken.
3
18 actually.
times.
Yes, 5 hit or 6 hit.
All of them
Yeah.
hit. No misses.
So it'd be 12. It'd be 12 Ds. Be 12 and 18.
We've already got the initial 7 from the first roll, so
Right.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10d6 for So give me 10d6 slash r 10d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it was how many d8 did we say?
18.
Slash r 18d8. And imagine I said this guy's immune to fire. What would you do?
Just laugh, because I expect it from you now.
I didn't touch these stat blocks, so don't worry. Let me do math, because math is not my strong. 7, 8 plus 3, 6 plus 7, 121. Anything else?
Nope.
So you just...
Ding.
They are normally resistant to fire, but ancestry. If you're doing nothing else, we skip over Harold and Garrick. You lose the stun condition, however, because you'll lose the stun condition at the start of the Ultraloth's turn. We move straight to Lyra.
Alright, well, I see no reason not to resummon the arms. Not my best throw ever. And as part of the same action, I'm also just gonna summon that. So. And I should click it off. Yeah, I'd be summoning that one as well.
Yep. There you go.
Cool. Let's say DC 18 for 5 force if it fails.
Dex.
Dex.
Natural 16 passes.
Punching time.
Time is out. Punching time. Hits.
Cool. Oh, and then I get to roll that thing.
22. Yep. So you boom, first attack.
And extra attack.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. And
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
let me just remind myself of this.
It's the nat 20 he was looking for the entire time.
I'll also push it 5 feet away. I guess to there, yeah.
Yep. Anything else?
Cool. That will be everything.
Okay, Venolin stunned. Momo will see what's going on, and he will grab the blicky. And he's doing quite well here. He will fire off 2 attacks. Both of them hits. 27, 32. He fires them off. I'm going to drain too many resources on him. Start of this turn, you guys all lose your stun condition. Might be at the end of your turn, but you know. And I'm 90% sure, so I'm going to have to do this. Okay. Let me read for you real quick. Okay. Oh, until the start of the Ultra Lost turn. So you guys are actually broken free, which is good for yous. And it will. Oh, that would have been a cool thing. But he can't do that thing. Yeah, he can't do that thing. So, instead what it'll do, well, after what's happened, we'll make 2 whip attacks against Colt. A 22 to hit on both of them, by the way. For what will be 11 and 13. And 2 con saves are needed. And then it will... Well, can't actually do that, do I? I didn't recharge. So, yeah, that one there, not really much it can do, as it did not recharge. So you are up. Oh.
I'm just gonna do it at level 3 this time, just to finish him off, or try and finish him off.
Gonna finish off a guy. God, in the astral plane. I guess if you keep your right oxygen suits on. Two
No,
nat
that-
ones. Two nat ones in
At a
there, ladies and
90.
gentlemen. Yeah, they all hit. So far, you got one more, do you not?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8d6. And 3, 6, 9. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12d8. I was going to give you the formula, but you got the formula in there instead. Smart man. As you pull full main character, and as you just start blasting. It dies. As you watch
And
the
the-
thick echo.
And the fiery elementals around me at the moment are just laughing.
As you now stand here, looking.
They
Okay, so
deserve
what were
that.
they hiding? What were they hiding?
Well, there was one of these rooms that had something very peculiar, and I just want to check to see if it is this room or one a little later. So give me a sec. Control F. No, not favorite. I just keep finding these. Oh.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on myself, and
Yeah.
I can use my what do you call it? You know that spell, the Bloodwell Vial thing.
Yep. Yeah, no more. So I know what I'm looking for, and it's not in this room. As you look across in this area, however, you do see that it is very much, yeah, meeting room. It seems to be a small place where dignitaries from other planes or such may meet. You sit and look around, and you see that singular book on the table there. You take a little look at it, a little read at it, if you will. You know, just quickly skimming the pages, and it's a book on the history of the Blood War.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Why does Laura want to get married now? In 13 years, we have a dog, we have a house. What more does she want?
Your inheritance when she kills you?
Tax benefits.
You think I have an inheritance?
No, but right now, you don't because you're not married. If she kills you, gets insurance out, and then... Or gets insurance first and kills you, then, you know.
I'm an ex-smoker with a heart condition. I'll go out before she kills me.
I mean,
So,
Is
you
there-
see True Blood.
I have not, no.
is there anything in this book about Vlaakith?
There's only a brief notation about not Vlaakith, but Gith. Vlaakith is mentioned, but more so as in passing. The book makes note that at some point throughout the Blood War, that Tiamat was sent down to Hell, where she has her lair. She was sent to Avernus specifically. In Avernus, she now resides and has resided for some time. At some point, after the Gith were freed from the Illithid, Gith herself made a deal with or Vlaakith. The book isn't too sure. Against the lore, but it states that one of them went down and made a deal with the Red Dragons and Tiamat, and now the Red Dragons serve the Kithrak, and Vlaakith CLV which is Candlekeep numerals for 157th. She has been ruling the Githyanki for quite some time since.
I think it was one of the Vlaakiths that did that.
I have the book right behind me, and here, like, I just cannot be bothered getting up to read Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
You guys explored this room to the left, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just going to look into that to get out
yeah.
my map, because otherwise it's going to bug me.
Yeah.
You're one of
So
those
there
ones.
There was
It's
a-
a room actually explored, so yeah.
There is another secret door here, right?
Yes. You see that
Okay,
on
okay.
that one there is a random ass gargoyle on the door, on the wall, and as you like push its eyes, the door seems to just, rather than push outwards or such, it turns like 90 degrees in a way to like kind of, you got to time it right to walk through.
Okay.
But I'll now just turn it into a normal door just in case. Gesundheit.
No, outside, I went through Blood. One of the characters in there for like 5 seasons, he takes out insurance on himself. And like 3 months later, he plans to kill himself and he does die. But like the insurance is like $500,000. That's like, right, yeah, you know what he did there, don't you?
The only way she's going to get that much if I die is if I die at work, and I mean, I don't get stressed at work. I stress people at work. There's the difference.
No, but you know, the purposely got married, and then the husband purposely got insurance out himself and killed himself so the family would be better off. But they had to marry so the wife would get the money.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, you stand here now, in the heart-shaped room.
And there's nothing
What
else.
was this thing again?
On the ceiling, it's a giant shaft. You can just, it's just a fucking hole in the ceiling that goes up a little fair bit.
Can I look up the shaft?
That's a innuendo if I've ever heard one. As you look up it, darkness, but your dark vision certainly hits something. It doesn't bottom out, so you know whatever's there is probably in total ground to ceiling about 50-60.
Okay. So that's some kind of elevator, I guess, to an upper floor.
How far does that go up?
50 feet?
About 50-60, depending, you know, let me just check the exact, it tells me how far off the floor it is once more. The Black Cart Room, cool. In this case here, I'm going to go ahead and say it is in total 60 foot from ground to that particular part of the ceiling. It's 30 foot from ground to ceiling of the heart, 60 foot from ground to ceiling of the shaft.
Yeah, so it's like another room above this.
So we check it out.
If we've got a way out.
Yeah, we do.
What's the way out?
I can get wings.
You can get what?
I can get wings. I can fly.
Rings.
Wings.
Oh, wings.
Well, wing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can only fly for a minute, like, but you know, it's
I can levitate myself up.
A minute with a 50-foot speed is getting everybody up there with time whilst dashing.
yeah. I've got 20 foot. Oh, I've got strength of 20. So it's like, yeah.
So yeah, my question is, who's the first person that you then take up with them?
I'll say Harold. You know, he's strong enough to guard himself up there.
Didn't someone have an immovable rod?
This man
Yeah,
wants
you know-
to go full Prince of Persia, don't you? I see you.
Unless somebody's got a best idea, I'll say Harold. But if somebody's got anything that, if there's like a door or whatnot, and he's lockpicking or anything like that, then
We tie her up to the immovable rod. You go up and.
yeah, I say that would be a great idea. So if somebody
Yeah.
can come up with me, set up a rope, and then throw the rope down. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one with the immovable rod. I don't mind giving it to someone and they can use
I
it at
guess
the top of the
I
shaft.
can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm 99% sure, but I am also pretty. I am 99% sure that like once Lyra gets to the ceiling, Lyra can then just immediately start running up the wall of the shaft because
I
monks.
technically can. Yeah, I was debating having an ADHD moment, just doing circles around the shaft for shits and giggles. But you know, like when a hamster wheel falls over and the hamster still decides to use it, and they're just like,
it's like one of those hamster discs more than anything.
that's
Yeah.
this ability I can do once per long rest, and it lets me fly up there.
So we'll say you take Harold up first, and I'll move Harold to the thing and give him the option to go up. And it'll take a moment. I do that. And is he clicky the rod? And I'll open the door there. And then I'll go to level here. And as I do, I will open up the doors. It's just a black box. So it's then who's next. I'll throw the ticks it, clicks it, and then the rope comes down. It is technically 10 foot. It's technically 10 foot under. It's 10 foot off of the ground, shall we say? But
Yeah.
I'd say most people here, with the help of another, would be able to jump up and climb up, and essentially rappel up. Move into the black box and then hit the button that says yes. You will be taken to level 2.
The my wings disappear.
Your wings are there for a minute, so you can keep them or you can drop them, your choice.
Yeah, but I'll say stay for a minute and then I'm on the floor and the gradually fade back. Yeah.
I'm missing some people, so before we go anywhere, let's make sure we're all here. It says that laptop. I am laptop. Ha, it's me. I'm still on that level. I'm on laptop. Time to go to level 2. That time I'm gonna play Momo and take my notes and burn a hole in my desk. But I can activate the scene from there as well, as you are all slowly brought up into this particular area here. I'm gonna read a box for us all. Now, just for fun, I've got to change page. I've got to change over to here. 2nd floor. This is a dark chamber, connected to the ground floor by a 10-foot wide chute that drops to the ceiling of the lower floor. The teleporter there is active. I've removed the wall, so if you move back, you're going to get a dialogue box. Be warned. As you just look around, this area is cold. It's quiet. You can see as the good old... outside the miasmas go. I'm going to ask a very, very important question. First person up was Harold. So
Yeah, Harold, I dropped him off, but yeah, I was up there with him, yeah, and yeah.
I need Harold to make a perception check for me.
Okay.
So, this is where things are really, really, really fun. I'm going to ask Harold to make that again. Because this creature rolled a nat 1, and whilst we don't do nat 1s being fails, it has a higher modifier which goes above Harold's 5. But I also think a nat 1 here is hilarious, and it's trying its hardest to hide. And Harold's trying his hardest to look, so if you want to go ahead and re-roll that.
There you go, not on 20.
Harold, as you notice these creatures, and you, with a nat 20, by the way, with a nat fucking 20, it's like you kind of come up and as you do, and like you notice them, you see these 3 creatures that you've seen before, all seem to like hide in the shadows, like that scene from like Into the Spider-Verse where they're all on the ceiling going round. And you clock them, and as you start helping people up from the ropes, you whisper delicately into their ear, 3 on the ceiling. And you know, able to get people to point them out, and you all see them now. These creatures wholeheartedly believe that they are hidden. So, they seem passively incisive. They seem like they're ready to pounce at any moment. They just don't know that you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I believe they're hidden.
So,
Yes.
so do it to that one there. Do that one there. What are your guys' thoughts?
If they look ready to pounce, I'm thinking we punch.
Did you show a picture of something? But
I'll show a picture just now for everybody. The
okay, this
Duthka'Gith,
guy. Okay.
the assassin type ones.
Assassin type. We want to attack.
I think we attack.
Oh yeah, no, we've got to, yeah, because they're going to jump down on us at any minute if we move forward, yes.
So if there's ever a fight that I get a high initiative on, it be this one.
So they are 15 foot in the air. I'll go ahead and push the button to get them in. I rolled an 11, a 12, and a 13.
For initiative,
For initiative, yeah, I ain't even making that shit up. That's beautiful. So if you guys want to go ahead and make your rolls, you can for initiative.
Oh my god!
You know, I'll say this now, I did forget because of this is... Well, these guys are going to be surprised, so I will re-roll those 20s again real quick. So I was going to go for my guys. So one of them gets a 4. So I'm going to update his initiative. One of them gets a 13, which is actually higher. And then the final one rolls an 11, which is 1 higher than he rolled initially. So the good news is...
But when you take the lowest of the 2?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he rolled... So they've got a +1 to initiative.
Yeah.
So I took it in the initiative order they went in. and he rolled higher on the second roll. So 2 of them remain where they were. 1 of them is now at the very bottom of initiative, however.
Yeah.
And Momo. Guys, guess where Momo's going to be in initiative? He rolled a fucking 32!
He goes twice in the first turn.
If he was a herring gone, we'd be fucked. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna lay it all over. I'm gonna roll this as a very loose initiative. So I'm not gonna do any music yet. I will make the targets visible as they're skulking in the ceiling. And Momo will make his first attack against the guy in the middle. So Momo will. And I'm going to remember everything that this motherfucker can do. So, firstly, going to go ahead. Hunter's Mark. Going to move it, because it hasn't been too long. And it will go to the panicked Duthka'Gith. Ah, you better. This is going to hurt so bad for you. You should panic. He is going to fire off both a 15 and a 28. The 15 will miss. The 28 will hit. That's also... Guys are about to watch a shit ton of dice come off. That also gets surprise attack, because Bugbear. I'm going to throw a Dread Ambusher on there, because it's the start of his turn. And then he's also going to get a d6. 28, so 30, that's 40. 3. That bloodies the creature, and I don't know why blood didn't spurt out, but that bloodies the creature. We're then going to quickly move over to Garrick. Garrick, you have that heavenly shit on right now. Got to put that onto you before you can. You will go.
Okay, so going there, raging.
You
right
technically
now.
should have already been raging, so...
Oh yeah, I do apologise, yeah, but... Yes, but I'll be raging anyway, so yeah, so raging at the moment. And then... Rekka's attacking the one in front of me.
Okay. It's 15 foot in the air and you're on the ground.
I'm flying.
How high up are we?
I'll be going up with a pole arm, so 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
So I've got the reach, haven't I, with the pole arm?
Yeah. The sad, the panicked, and the angry. In that fucking order as well. 23 to hit for 16 on which one?
The one directly in front of me.
Okay. 16 will hit.
Right, so that's the first attack done, and the second attack coming in.
23 hits for 11, yep.
Okay, so that's my 2 attacks done.
Consistently tonight. So 27. Okay. Then we're going to move over to Venelin.
The one on the bottom is already bloodied.
No, the one in the middle is.
In the middle, yes. Okay, I'll go with that one. So are they stuck to the wall? How are they?
They're like
or
hanging onto like rafters in the ceiling, if you will.
So if I push them, will they drop?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, so I will make an attack on each of them, starting from the bottom, just to push them down.
Yeah.
Jeez, let's check that one. Let's look at the...
Not 20.
Oh. 23 damage on the bottom one as you... And it rips through. 23, goddamn. You hit the first one.
And
then...
it's push. And the second one?
Yeah. 26. Also good hit. 14.
I think.
And then
And last
final
one.
31.
Ooh.
Oh, for 10.
10 damage. Do they drop down?
They don't drop down. They do, however, push. Your mastery is slow.
It's a fighter effect. I can change the ability, the
Ah.
master ability to push.
Push is 10 foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
You watch as they are pushed back. You watch as their hands let go and they all stand in the air with their legs slightly bent and their great swords in hand. These
That's it
creatures
from-
can fly.
Oh.
Is there anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. Cool. You have watched as 3 Duthka'Gith have been pushed over your head. You know these fuckers cling to shadows like flies cling to shit. You also know, at this point here, they're glass cannons. You fucked one up in 1 round type glass cannon.
I mean, has it been 10 minutes since my last firework display?
Not really. No.
Because if...
Not been 10 minutes. Just I
No.
had to think about like the order of operations. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
Okay, so I've still got my Conjure Mine Elemental, so I can go for a bonus firework display then, can I?
Yeah.
Yep. You know what? I'm just trying to do the maths in my head. So when it was 5, it was like over 100 damage. Don't want them hanging around that long. I don't want to be burning all my spell slots. But sod it, it's more of a light-hearted, fun game. I'm gonna do it at 6th level.
You fought 20 creatures over 12 rounds, and you're saying light-hearted fun? I would love to be your therapist.
Light-hearted fun, so I'll move so I'm within 15 feet of them all.
You're technically within 15 foot of them from there. They're just up in the air, man.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a 6th level one. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 rays.
Alright. I'm assuming you're spreading these, so let's start with the one. You've got 7 rays, okay? Let's start with who you're attacking first and with how many rays.
It'll be 1 ray at a time.
24 hits.
So that will be
2d6 plus 3d8.
Yep. Plus 3d8.
22 in the guy in the middle, still standing. Or flying, I guess. Yeah?
I really should have copied that. 2d6 plus 3d8. And what I'm going to do is I'll copy that, so it's just a copy and paste jobby.
17 sends them.
Yep, so that's 2 out of 7. The 1 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was...
So we know we're going to do 17 damage if we hit. Nope, you've done it. Never mind. Remove that. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That was my attack roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just rolled it, yeah.
24.
Oh, you did. Sorry, it didn't come through. 24 hits, yeah?
Yeah, I know there was a delay my side.
No, it didn't. It didn't push that kills. It didn't push my chat log, so I heard the roll but saw the 17. As you fire off, second one gone. 29 hits. 21.
Lost count of how many I've done.
That's 4.
4.
That's 4, is it?
Yeah.
5. 31 hits. Yep, 5. That 5 of them. Hits. Kills.
That's number 6, yeah.
is here.
That, Lara, you've still got so many things to use. As you fire them off and you watch as they all evaporate into a thin, fine mist. Yeah. These guys are bitches. Very much assassins, let's look at it that way. Stand here now, Lyra.
This is what this.
See another
This
door.
is what this character was built to do.
You look upon this door. Let me tell you right now, Lyra. You see this door. It's a good door. It's a very good door. It looks like a similar door that you've seen before, but I need to take a quick check. Yes. This here, one of your standard doors that you saw downstairs. Very simple. Push through, no issue. You plop into this room here. You see, keeping with the themes of horror tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this hexagonal chamber, and yeah, technically it's a hexagon. This hexagonal chamber is empty, except for a 30-foot tall tapestry of sewn flesh that hangs from an iron rod on one wall. Dozens of different skins are sewn into this gruesome tapestry, including the skins of several mind flayer, gith, human, elf, and even demon. What seems to be small green gems adorn this horrific work, but as you take a closer look at it, it's not it's not gemstones. It's eyeballs.
Choice of art.
Is a watching us.
I say this mural is an eyesore.
Does it look flammable?
Yeah, probably
You can
would
fire
smell
those
nice.
bolts off at every single eye. Will you?
I just want to see what happens if a sorceress blasts it.
Yup. A 17 as you fire that off, and as you do, you watch as it starts to burn and singe. Those of you who are not familiar with the smell of burning flesh, congratulations. You are now familiar with the smell of burning flesh. It's
Come
not
on,
pleasant.
level 15. Yeah, we'll have
Why?
had something experienced in this in some form.
You never know. Someone here could be very innocent and have never burnt down a village full of goblins in his or her life.
Moving on.
Step into this
Bring out
particular
the
room. Another similar door upon each side. However, this chamber, identical. However, the tapestry of this room, while similar, is also a little different. It seems that scenes have been sewn into it. Certain flesh is used to describe certain creatures. You see as other creatures seem to rip through them. It is, by the most part, a very disturbing, gruesome image. To make things just that little bit worse, this looks like one of those very fancy looking tapestries with tassels on the end. The problem being the tassels are teeth.
Moving swiftly on before this one
Make a
gets
strength
burned as
saving
well.
throw.
Epic.
You're fine as you step into this fleshy room, as you feel as it undulates and tries to pull you to the south, but you maintain and you resist as you stand here. And unlike most of these corridors, it's only 10 foot tall. Most of the hall, except for a 10-foot section at the end, is a tubular, muscular mass of undulating ectoplasm like a throat. It measures 8 foot in diameter and ends before an oval orifice filled with a silvery grey mist. But you resist the pull.
This one's even weirder. I want you now.
Do we have to make a strength saving throw if you go here?
The people who pass into that room do. So, John, both characters, please. Strength saving throw.
Sorry.
And for Harold. And the most comical sounds ever as you watch as he enters, you hear that. And yous are violently fucking thrown into another room entirely. Now back to you, what's everyone else doing?
I asked Clara what was in there. What happened?
It's like a giant throw, I guess.
What happened to
Pyro.
What's the worst?
Strength
Yeah, what's the worst that?
No, so what's
Yeah,
happened?
that's my dump stat.
What's the worst that could happen?
I shouldn't have asked you to make it. Should have asked you to make it. Can't reach that DC. You just watch the Pyro walks in and you hear her. Oh. And Pyro, you are violently thrown into this other room.
Yeah, no, so like it tries to swallow you. I think it takes you into another room. I'm gonna guess, judging by the fact that those two haven't come back, that we might need to just do that willingly anyway.
Yeah.
As you willingly fail strength saving throws, and use our.
Can I do this like willingly though, like as in save and then go there anyway?
Just relax.
You'll get used to it.
Just to avoid damage.
Man, you still fucking pass as well. Where's that +5 come from, though, buddy?
Proficiency.
Proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency from both of us.
Your proficiency, I understood. As you enter into this room, goodness gracious me, this is a really fun room. Because it's 2 pages in front. This chamber is similar. Gargoyles resembling small obsidian dragons perch on ledges near vaulted ceilings of the hall. It is illuminated by half-melted blue flame candles placed in niches set into the walls at varying heights. Curtains made of interlocking bones and strips of flesh conceal a pair of 20-foot wide, 30-foot tall alcoves, and sickly green light seeps from through the gaps in each curtain. Against one wall rests a table with a thick black skin stretched over a bone frame upon which lays a cluster of grey eggs coated in mucus. As if these dressings weren't awful enough, the floor is littered with the bones of dragons and humanoids. A 12-foot tall mirror set into a 10-foot wide obsidian frame seems to rise naturally from the floor opposite the mist-filled door. The frame, shaped like a yawning dragon's head, and the mirror fills to open the maw.
Are those dragon eggs?
Those might be dragon eggs.
We're pulled into this area. Take a little look around. Take your time, peruse, let me know what's going on.
Okay. So, if that's the way in here, there's no way else.
Can I look up first?
I'm sure there's a way out for most of us.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
Another vaulted ceiling with obsidian. It's about 30 foot high, and you can see there are rafters with candles that seem to hang in there as well, illuminating the entire room.
Okay.
Well, what's up with these eggs, I guess?
Why is this alcove separate room?
So many things being said right now, and I really should have took the book to the bathroom with me, but you know, as it is. Are you talking about the 2 alcoves at the very back of the room separated by the curtains?
Yeah.
There's a
Of
curtains.
curtains.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The curtain's made of bone and strips of flesh. A macabre
Nice.
sight to behold, nonetheless. But regarding our eggs, we'll get there first. It turns out Vlakith has frozen some eggs. The eggs that you looked at first and foremost. Let's take a gander, mon frere. So, the table bears 7 unhatched eggs. They are cold. You also know, given the information that you had been told previously, in the astral plane, nothing will mature and eggs won't hatch because time moves at an extremely decreased pace here. But as you look at these eggs, they aren't broken. And they are made of an enamel, shall we say. You do see that it is, in certain places, almost kind of scaly, like a dragon's egg, but also hard, bumpy, and craggly, like no egg you've seen before.
Gith lay egg, right?
Gift lay eggs.
Can I feel if there's something alive inside?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
As you place your hand on it, and you kind of give it a very light rocking, kind of back and forth, just trying to see if you can catch some light in it. And you do feel that there is a little internal sway.
Are these more eggs to destroy, perhaps?
You've only got to say the word. My sorceress, the ball of sorceress burst is already in my hand, glowing with thunder.
Right. Would it actually destroy them, or would it actually exaggerate them and help them?
That's why I've taken thunder. Not because I figured out fire.
What I'm saying is though, they are dragon eggs, but what type of dragon are they?
Good question.
If they're lightning dragons, then that would just go, yeah, and break them up.
Hang on, does sorceress burst give me thunder damage? I think it does, doesn't it?
I would say, based off of that book you found regarding the Blood War, you know that the Githyanki only deal in fire dragons.
Right. That's what I was just wondering, because, they could have stolen these eggs to fuck up the thunder dragons. I'm just wondering.
I'm not used to players really thinking outside the box. This is new. I like it.
Well, I'm not thinking outside the box, I'm just thinking about blowing things up here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they could have stolen the eggs from another force and then gone, yeah, if we keep these eggs down here, why would the Githyanki actually put their own eggs somewhere which they would not mature into actual dragons?
Maybe it's just like their backups or something?
Yeah, it could be the backups, yeah. But why wouldn't they actually make them into actual baby dragons, and that's the case?
But what dragons do thunder damage?
Blue.
No, that's lightning, isn't it?
Oh wait, no, none of them do thunder damage. No,
Yeah, we should be
thunder
right on
dragons aren't a thing.
thunder. What else? What other damage does Sorcerer's Burst do?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or psychic. Don't think
wanna say
psychic
something-
would work.
I want to say something does psychic, so probably thunder would be the best bet. Yeah.
Psychic would be, if I'm not mistaken, either a crystal or an amethyst dragon.
That's what I was
From
thinking. Yeah.
Fizzbands.
Yeah, I don't think anything does thunder. So
Yeah,
I mean, if we
Thunder's-
leave them, I guess nothing happens.
Thunder's that one elemental damage that I don't think any dragon technically does.
Yeah, I don't remember if blue dragons have something to do with them.
No,
Do you
for
think
dragons
it's
only.
do you think it's necessary to break the eggs? They're just there.
Well, if we don't break them, they could hatch and cause us problems.
I mean,
I mean, they're not gonna hatch in here.
yeah, hatchling dragons are very easy to kill. Though.
I guess we can leave them. See what's up with these alcoves.
They look like
Both, as you step into that alcove, both of you, the greatest news ever is one text box, two separate things. As you step into both alcoves, you see a portal. Rather simple looking portal, by all means. The swirling miasma on both ends. It gives off this green light that pours on out. But you can feel that it is very much a teleportation magic at play.
I mean, there's surely that's like Avernus and the material plane and stuff. Like, to hatch and get more eggs.
there was also
Yeah.
another door to the south in the previous room.
Yeah, I think this room's probably fine. Maybe.
I mean, what I'm thinking, these bones, where these bones come from, have they been hatching dragons and feeding the hatchlings?
Quite possibly. It could also
Yeah.
be people that couldn't escape, and I'll just look at Colt.
It seems like a hatchery to me.
That's a good cause, but again, though, on this plane, not just this room, but this entire plane, eggs do not hatch.
Yeah, but didn't you say, DM, that they seem quite mature, these eggs?
They're quite old looking, but I would say they're also a bit small for dragon eggs, all things considered. Like, I would say, again, you have seen dragon eggs in the past. It does require like 2 hands, pretty big, you know, like fucking 40-inch
Yeah.
LCD TV. This is given more 24-inch LCD TV.
I don't like it. I'm going in, and I'm gonna see what happens if I blow up one of the eggs. I don't trust it.
So you walk through the curtain towards the portal.
No, I'll walk through where the eggs are.
The eggs are on the table.
The exit. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
right, they're a bit hard to see, granted. They are a tad hard to see, and that little white spectacle certainly doesn't help too much.
So would it be like a worm or something like that? That's what they probably are.
Yeah.
So I just need to ask real quick, would this be infanticide or an abortion? How do we want to weigh in on this, guys? So you fire off your Sorcerer's Burst, and
with thunder
you
damage.
do this acid damage as you sling that over, and you watch as it fires onto the egg. You watch as it starts to like kind of burn away at part of the egg, and you watch it seems to crack a little bit off, and you see that the acid seems to start to fill channels. It does.
No, it's thunder damage I'm doing.
Clicked acid, so remember to click thunder next time as you fire that one
It
off.
give me-
Didn't give me the option.
No,
That should be giving you the other.
Oh no, sorry, it does at the top.
Ah.
It was...
As you crack it off, you just watch as like the egg starts to like crack a little bit, and as it does, you then watch it seem to like split. You watch as this thick liquid pours out, and as it does, you see this rather small, strange, scaly humanoid. It's maybe about the size of an apple.
Would it be accurate to say it looks like a cross between a Gith and a dragon?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I don't know if I would rather it was a dragon or one of those.
I'll just keep on hammering with the sorcerer's burst until they're just all destroyed.
Yeah, as you crack open all 4 eggs. Last verse, same as the first on each time.
What? Abominations of nature over, I think we go back to the other rooms. Let me just remind myself how one of these things work.
Or you look at once more at another portal, identical to the other one that you saw previously.
Can we break the flash on this corridor to make the other move?
It'd be very difficult. I would say, however, climbing the gullet is a lot easier the other way around. Like, no checks or saves required.
Because this is going down or up, so, or is it straight?
It's perfectly straight. You never actually changed orientation. You just kind of went.
Okay.
But climbing up is considerably easier. It seems to give no resistance.
Okay, well...
There was another room here to look at.
Was there?
Yeah, there's one over here.
Oh fuck, Momo.
Momo's been there, he was just in the shadows.
Hi guys, I was just in the ceiling making sure they didn't leave anything.
Yeah.
Good job.
Where's this other door?
If you go
To the
back
south,
to the tapestries.
Back to the tapestries, yeah.
the second
Right.
hexagon.
You stand, you see another simply swirling miasma door, similar to all of the other doors you've walked through so far. You enter into this beautiful room. And I do say beautiful because I think it's the best looking room personally. You see numerous shelves protrude from walls in this octagonal chamber. Atop each shelf sits a black candle with burning blue flame. 9 crystal tables fill the room, however, only 3 tables rest on the floor. The other 5 levitate around the room, the highest suspended 40 foot above the floor, but 10 foot below the apex of the ceiling. Each table is its own small laboratory, complete with a myriad of flasks holding a multitude of alchemical and arcane substances. Quick count, 49 candles.
I mean, do we want to climb to the top and see what's up there?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, do I take the cool way or the other cool way?
Sounds like a
General
dealer's
question of the
choice.
party. Alright. I don't know if I'll get an opportunity to use this any other time, so you said 45-50 feet up?
Yeah?
And is it kind of close to the wall?
Yeah, you could easily jump between them all with these.
Because I'm thinking I just run straight up the wall and like backflip on top of the last one.
You do you.
Why not? What's up there?
Well, sec. There are 8 total tables. Insert above or below, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. So, we're going to start from the top and work our way down.
Yep.
So, go with this, and then say to the left. Up. Floor. You jump to table 1. Firstly, you notice that they all have roughly the same things on them to start with. It looks like in total it could be an alchemist kit. So at least 8 alchemist kits, technically. Table 1, or in this case here, table 8, supports 3 flasks of this strange orange liquid, 6 flasks of acid, 2 flasks of alchemist fire. So, X alchemist fire, X acid. The next table, it has 3 vials of what looks like alchemist's fire, similar to previously, but as you look at it and give it a little shake, it seems to arc. You also see that there is a component pouch specifically for necromancy. And, pouch. Next table, after that, you see it has, in this case here, 5 beads of nourishment and a small necklace. It seems to be similar to a necklace of fireball but has a single bead. Next up, constantly descending, you see another 6 bottles or vials that looks once again like alchemist's fire, but the bottle is filled with condensation on the sides and is extremely cold to the touch. The next table, you see, has a very singular bottle of a clear liquid. The liquid has a toenail. Then, after that, the next table bears a scroll, a single scroll that has been completed. It looks like it is a scroll of, and I don't know if this is a spell. Let me check. Yes, it is. Good news. It is a scroll of protection from energy. It says here sonic, so thunder. Because they changed sonic to thunder for some stupid fucking reason. Penultimately, there are 3 bottles of what looks like poison, very potent poison. And then, final table on the ground as you come down, there is a strange potion. Dark, by all means. Stop her in there. You can't see through it. You hold it to the light. It doesn't illuminate or anything. Complete and total pitch darkness.
Only it seems like each table was dedicated to a type of magic. Or to a type of damage, rather. Not sure the phylactery is in here though, if we want to keep looking around.
Good chat.
Is there anything that look phylactery?
Nothing seems very phylactery-esque, however, as you know yourself, a phylactery could be any item at all. But everything here seems entirely devoted to the craft of the arcane or the alchemical.
I feel like Black Earth wouldn't just go for anything. I feel like we're kind of dealing with a Voldemort situation where she'd want to put some pride into the item of choice.
Question is, I need to ask what you've taken from here. If anything.
I mean, what do the others want?
All
I'd
of
like
the
a necklace and fireball. A free fireball will suit me. And I'm thinking Momo with that poison. He can poison his arrows. Because he's not doing enough damage as it is at the moment.
Put you through that window. Yeah. With that there, yeah. Go.
That weird black potion looks interesting.
I mean, literally everything is up for grabs here. I don't know how well this is going to please parse over goodly. Oh, it's just taken as a screenshot? Even fucking better. I'm going to put this in the chat. It's from my notes.
These are all potions that we can throw, right?
Yeah.
Like Inspire,
they are
Alchemist
all...
Eyes.
Essentially, most of these potions are modified alchemical fire, but instead of fire, they do something else.
Yeah.
So, lightning and thunder and cold.
I'm thinking we would probably just take the whole lot. If it's not nailed down, we would probably take it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And even if it was nailed down, we would find a way to take it.
Okay, so is anybody taking anything in specifics?
I'll take a healing potion.
Also, the one I'd like, if it could help me go above 20, is the boss of Hill Giant Strength.
I'll take
Be fun.
take two of the frostfire, the cold one.
Yeah.
What's a bead of nourishment?
It's basically good berry. However, in the astral plane, you haven't really felt hunger or thirst since you got here. It has been over a day. You haven't eaten, haven't drank, but also haven't felt the need to.
So
no,
the other
what's
question is, any of these, and with that theory, how come spells and whatnot have actually ended?
I'm gonna need you to repeat that for me.
No, so if we don't feel hungry and so forth, how come spells have actually ended? So spells that we cast or abilities that we put on, how come they've ended?
astral plane bullshit? Don't look into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Dungeon Master's Guide said you don't need food. Time goes differently, and then it doesn't say anything about spells. I'll let you know now, just for the fun of it. In 3rd edition, and it specifically states it in this book, in 3rd edition, all spells were bonus actions in the astral plane. Not a
Right.
rule they
That's
carried over.
cool. I
I
wonder
just
why.
wonder, I was like wondering, how come my wings disappeared after a minute? It's like going, but that's not prime, so they actually stay forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that mean I can have an 8th level Conjure Minor Elemental going at all times?
You should be able to, yeah.
Don't get ahead of ourselves there.
If that's not prime, If
Also,
you believe
that's-
it may happen.
If it's not already been claimed, I'd like the Potion of Darkness as well now I think about it.
Yeah. So essentially, from what this is, from what I'm reading, it's they've somehow managed to make a darkness spell in a bottle, and it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you just throw it.
It's basically like a smoke bomb. I just suddenly realized I can very easily get dark vision through it, so I might as well take it.
Yeah, it's like, standard 20-60. You can throw it at a range, or you can try to throw it on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens if you drink it?
You ever spent a night drinking Guinness?
The darkness inside me.
I've had baby Guinnesses for a night, yeah.
I don't know what that one is.
Never had a baby Guinness.
Also, I know is if you spend a whole night drinking Guinness, what comes out the next morning is a medical anomaly.
Alright, well I guess we'll grab this shit and then go back down to the lower floor.
Although, can you get my immovable rod back once we get down?
Yeah, I'll get you the rod back, don't worry.
There you go, that's a baby Guinness. It's coffee liqueur topped up with a layer of creamy iris.
Oh,
Basically Baileys.
I've had Bailey's. I was not a fan of it. Never had coffee liqueur though. But yeah, as you start to make your way back towards the hole, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just move everybody's talking for you, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Please all together. Big cuddles, guys. Big cuddles. Momo, you too, you bastard. Oh. And then...
Yeah, and basically just to explain it, I'll go last, grab the rod, press the button, and then slow for to not take any damage, because I'm assuming I don't take 15 times 5 points of full damage.
No. You would take 6 total in the damage die. But as we come barreling back into the room with the intrusive thought, stand back in the heart-shaped room.
Okay, well, this whole... Actually, has it? Is that a door there that we missed?
Yeah, we did miss.
Okay. So we got one door left in this whole region. I guess let's go see what that door does.
I watched as one of you passed over that black spot, and I'm like, whoa, that's going to prompt you. It didn't, but thank God.
No, it did. I pressed no.
You were quick on that. You see another door similar to the one that you came out of. The fleshy door.
Gonna
You
boop
enter
inside.
into this room. Active effect, something doesn't exist. I don't know what that active effect is supposed to be and who it's supposed to be on, but apparently it doesn't exist. As you enter into this room, 4-foot long serrated spikes thrust from the walls of this octagonal chamber. Impaled on a good many of them are the naked bodies and severed heads of a myriad of sentient creatures. Corpses are stripped of their possession and all bear unflinching expressions of existential dread. 8 gaunt Githyanki warriors stand in a circle in the middle of the dark room, surrounded by crumpled forms of a humanoid creature with rubbery, slimy flesh and tentacles encircling a lamprey-like mouth. The hapless creature writhes in agony.
I get there are dead in the walls, spike on the walls, but there are 8 Gith in the middle. What?
Yeah, they don't seem to care about yous. They seem to just be tormenting this mind flare. The mind flare seems
Yeah.
long dead, however.
This,
I mean,
yeah.
as you were, let's move on, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move on.
You enter now into this beautifully adorned room by all metrics. 3 obsidian braziers carved to resemble crouching demons sink their claws into the floor of this vaulted chamber. Black flames leap from braziers, barely illuminating the plethora of vile trophies placed here for the Lich Queens' amusement. 8 obsidian statues carved to resemble robed Githyanki wizards stand against the walls. Each statue holds an obsidian tray with some horrible display on top of it. 3 wrought iron cages levitate 20 feet into the air. 1 cage stuffed full of Githzerai heads. The other holds a vulture-like demon plucked from its feathers. The third holds a comely human girl with bronze-coloured hair. As you look round, you're very much in a trophy room. And as the girl comes to the edge and looks, sees you, she does. You can see that there's like this glimmer of hope in her eyes. You look round as black flames raise from the braziers and radiate a moderate evil heat. You can feel this heat has an alignment somehow. As you look round, the girl seems to look at you. As she does, you see the creature that's held aloft. You know this creature as a Vrok. It's very much a demon devilkin. The woman, she looks at yourselves and looks down and... Oh. You're not like them. Are you? You're humans.
Ish.
Ish. It's been so long since I've seen anything that's not a Gith or a torturer.
So who are you?
I'm Azinstar. And Zeus. Who are you?
We...
First off, who are you?
You just said that.
Azinstar. You're not listening.
No, but that's your name, but why are you here?
I was abducted by a Gith when they went into the plains of Avernus. They wanted to study me because I'm not native to that particular plane. They wanted to know if there was any particular type of difference. There's not. I'm just a human.
I do an insight check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really don't. Well, I don't trust anything in here.
Yeah. That's my instinct as well, insight
Who's got the best insight, actually?
Well, it's just basic.
Probably
Everybody just
me.
does it, just make so.
True. Would I still have the visage on?
Lasts like 10 minutes, doesn't it?
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I definitely have the best insight by far.
Go on, roll on that one, I dare you.
With advantage.
There was a 2 there.
That was a 2.
Yeah, real believer, yeah.
Yeah, some of you do. Gareth, that's she's innocent.
Yeah.
Fang, Venelin, yeah, very. Like, God, that's a tragic tale. Everybody else is, looking at her. She says, and yes, there is desperation and pleading in her eyes, but oh God, my fucking eyelash. The story to you as you look at her, you watch her eyes. You see, she seems to be making certain parts up, potential embellishments in certain places.
I mean, even if she's lying, she's still a prisoner, right? The enemy of my enemy, kind of thing.
It's true.
Yeah, I'll say you're not being entirely truthful with us. You are. Your story is mostly true. Why are you being secretive? We are here to help.
There are certain things about me that humans aren't very receptive of.
We have seen many things. I'm sure it would be hard to surprise or shock us.
I'm noticing the character art with the horns. Is she staring at into the face of a tiefling and saying that humans find her weird?
As you do watch, it's like she changes. That glamour seems to drop, and as you do, she seems to in fact, turn into a tiefling as well. As you watch as she looks, and most people have scorned me for many a time, especially the masters in Netheril. Just kind of looks and takes it all in for a moment. Did any of the masters of Netheril send you?
Can I be honest? Don't know where that is.
Do a history check.
Sounds like there's a reason that I don't know where that is.
Netheril fell about a good 1,000 or so years ago. Netheril hasn't existed since then. Only
That
Netherese
sounds like a
artifacts
good-
and partial cities have been found buried in places under the ice of Icewind Dale and such.
Oh no.
Right, yeah, we're not from there, no.
Where are you from?
The material
give-
plane.
Give a brief description of my history and tell her, yeah?
And I watch she takes it all in. Oh. Then free me. Free me and I
Sure.
can fight and escape. You look, she is in a cage, for certain. It is locked with a rather simple looking padlock.
Anyone got like thieves tools or something?
I don't.
We've got a barbarian who might be able to
You know,
Yeah,
Momo
I'm
does.
thinking, yeah. Right, Momo?
Ooh.
Yeah. Equally surprised.
I would guess that Momo is going to be better to luck pick than me. I've got a +8 to sleight of hand.
Momo will do the appropriate check. And as Momo does, you watch as like he puts them in and starts like raking at the lock, and as he does, kind of like you watch like swipes sweat from his brow and goes back in for a second part, and he seems to really be struggling with this.
You need a hand there?
Potentially.
Can I look around the room for a key?
Yeah. Look round on all these certain things. You see some real fun ones. Hey. You see on these statues, buddy. Just so you're aware. You see the bloodied wings of a trumpet archon, a black lump of lead, and the shattered blade of a magic greatsword. You see the strange large brain set with extremely deep wrinkles. You see the heart of a dragon. You see the mace, a rather heavy mace of a long dead cleric. The mace seems to also be some form of like holy symbol. You see the bejeweled crown of a dead king. You see that one of the statues is adorned with the flayed white skin of an Aasimar paladin, stripped perfectly with only one cut up the spine to hide the seam. You then see the petrified familiar of a dead elven wizard. The familiar is an owl. It deliberately puts that one at the all this grim stuff, and here, have a petrified owl for good measure.
I mean, I'm thinking, is one of these a part of a phylactery?
I mean, it's the trophy room. Surely one of these is the phylactery.
Surely, we're not going to know anything is a phylactery until we hold it, and then it may give us the power. No, we're basically going to become He-Man and go, yeah, But
Yeah.
how will we know it's a phylactery until we hold it?
I've got none of my spells. Damn, I never took identify.
So we give up on freeing the girl, or
No,
Yeah,
so
no.
basically, go break that open, or you can try lockpicking it again, but it's going to become harder. Or just smack it open.
Does anyone have something like heat metal? Could we like heat the lock off or something?
I've got heat metal, but we've also got all those potions now.
I'm just thinking heat metal probably gives you a bit more precision, but if you think you could just melt it open with a potion, I'm not against it.
We've got all that alchemist fire.
But we got acid, so I guess we drip some acid on the lock.
We've got it potion wise.
Yeah, if you want to drip some acid on the lock, you certainly can.
Any complaints?
Nope.
You grab
Yeah.
the vial of acid and boom, as you start to pour that, as you watch as the acid falls, as it touches the lock, you stand here looking at it. Everybody to the side of the lock, though, watches as the liquid falls onto the lock, and as it does, it seems to protrude by about maybe half a centimetre over the lock leaving it completely intact. As the girl kind of looks there and she must have cast arcane lock.
Ooh. I want to cast Dispel Magic on the lock.
Give me a charisma check. Yeah, charisma check. You have on this roll. You
A
have
check or a...
It's a check to dispel the magic, and I believe on there it's a spell casting check specifically. So I think in that one there it's going to be 1d20 plus 12.
Plus 13 I've got here. My save.
Did it say save?
Oh, yeah. So it's... Sorry. What is it? It's 1d20 plus...
12. But if you just roll the 20, because the math is simple, 10 plus 2.
1d...
16, 18. As you kind of hold it to there, and as you try to dispel the magic, watch as a small drop of acid is dropped onto it some more, and once again it seems to bead off, almost like a water repellent, waterphobic material. Hydrophobic. That's the phrase. It beads off like the lock is hydrophobic.
I'll try again with a 4th level spell slot, make it a bit easier.
It is. So let's see, when you learn out spell, you.
If I ask.
Yes?
No, this is
Oh,
the cult.
Wait, shit. Hold on.
Yep.
DC is 10 plus. My math was just a little wrong. For yourself a second, do the math. As the world seems to get 2 bars at the top, and everybody speaks in reverse for a moment as the acid drops onto the lock and it starts to slowly fizzle it away. DC was 18 because I thought it was you have to beat the spell save. I forgot that it's 10 plus the spell level, so an 18 actually does clear it. So you give yourself the spell slot back. That's on me.
Yep.
I completely fluffed it on there as the lock starts to melt just a little bit.
I was going to say, they have the spell called Knock.
As you burn away the lock, you hear as the Vrock at the top kind of, you see the beak comes out and,
Oh, do me next, please. Please. I've been here for 1,000 years, back when Bell ran the Infernal Legions.
Sorry, who said that?
the Vrock 20 foot in the air in a cage higher up.
Do you know where the... So the girl is out now?
Yeah, she's getting it. A Vrock for good measure. Looks like that.
Looks trustworthy. Do you know where the Lich Queen phylactery is?
Oh, yes. If you got here, you've passed it already.
Let's check. Can I?
Yeah, you can insight if you want.
Yeah.
We'll say insight them, I guess.
I mean, he just can't make a 28 or a 23. He could make a 19 if he got a nat 20. I'm just going to roll the d20 now for the fun of it. On a top, wow. Wow, okay, right. So, yes, it's a meets it beats it for Garrick. For everybody else, it's like you hear it talk and you see what it is. Like you all collectively look at each other and like look back at this creature and look back at each other, and it's like demons can't be trusted.
I'm like, oh, come on, we can't be racist here. Oh.
Oh fuck, the pen just oh wow, my pen just touched my keyboard. That's not really racist at this point here. It's quite literally a demon.
I mean, I want to ask this girl, I mean, in all your time here, it must be 1,000 years. Have you ever seen the Gith or Vlaakith be overprotective over any item?
I was brought here and bound here by the spells. The only thing I have seen that she's ever been truly protective of is her great sword. She takes that everywhere with her. But she's not been here in time. I've seen another living soul so long.
I mean, throwing them aside, the phylactery being a great sword does feel like it makes sense.
But would she carry her phylactery round with her?
If it's something that she didn't think would ever fall into enemy hands. I mean, what better than something that you can use to stop it falling into enemy hands?
So it's the great sword that's in this room, yeah?
No, there is no great sword.
No.
in this room.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
a broken
No,
part of the great sword.
Right, that's what I was mistaken about, yeah.
This is gonna be stupid. Can I pick up the broken part of greatsword anyway?
Yeah. As you pick up the broken blade part of the of the great sword, let's see. Grab that. As you do, you watch. You all see as the heads start to shake. And as they do, you hear each and every one of them that starts to chant. Blacketh, Blacketh, Blacketh. As you watch as the black fire in the room just... as the room starts to heat up, light up, burn up. And as it does, you watch as... we fade to black to be continued next time.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have just summoned him.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hopefully everyone's ready for a fight.
Who knows? It's certainly not me. The guy with the modular enter. I have no idea. All I know is things about to get real interesting in Kayu's house.